It is. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. We're back with another episode of Hone. Last time we played, the party had gotten to a little bit of a mission. They were hired, or they went out and found a farmer who was having a problem with insects, an infestation. What the party figured out is it wasn't just insects, but there are a lot more creatures inside this cave for whatever reason. They are currently sitting about halfway through the entrance of the cave. They have some very, they fought off several creatures so far, including a large amount of rats that they threw incendiary grenades at, and blew them up. And now, yeah,
Overkill.
Well, I mean, it was overkill for you guys. I don't take any pain in this one. They were like, they had 50 hit points each in the two piles.
It was a bunch of little rats. One fireball did the trick. It's gotta go.
So yeah, you guys did that, and now you're diving deeper into this cave, trying to figure out exactly what's going on here, why it's still continuing. So, I have the exact, I have the combat tracker saved, all the health points and things like that. Certain things did get respawned when they weren't supposed to, but things that lost health are still at that health. So I'll just kill off the creatures that were still alive that weren't. Meaning, this means actually we ended at the last turn. That's why we ended. So Isa, it's back to you. What would you like to do?
Lovely.
Am I still at 77 hit points?
Yes, nothing has happened. So whatever hit
Quick
points you had.
recap.
So yes, in the current location, what's going on?
Zio's still trapped?
So yeah, there is one mole in front of you guys, and basically everyone's surrounded around it, which has Zio held up in its tongue, wrapped her up. Then behind you, there's another mole that is attacking Copelia, because Copelia did not rush in to try to save Zio.
Right.
Other than that, though, the one that has Zio has been stabbed a couple times, so it's really hurting. The one behind has not been hit at all.
All right.
Oh, there's two?
Yes, there were two.
I thought we killed the one.
There was three, wasn't there originally?
No, there was two other creatures, and you just killed one when these guys showed up.
Okay.
Got it.
It didn't survive long enough to get to the next turn wave or the next wave. So, Isa,
I don't remember breakfast.
what would you like to do?
This is a struggle for me.
Well, I was on vacation for 3 days. How do you think I feel?
Oh no.
I was out of town.
I'm gonna try and do what I did last time. I'm gonna try and shoot the tongue of the one that has Zio.
Okay, so yeah, again, there'll be an increase in AC. If you hit that, it'll help Zio. If not, you're just gonna hit the creature.
Yep.
Trying to adjust my
See
light.
that hit roll. That'll be a 21.
21 to hit. That will hit the tongue. So roll your damage.
Yes.
Let's see how effective this is.
Am I
Alright.
free?
We'll see.
That is a 32.
Yep, that's enough. That would also kill the creature in general, though. So you take out this rifle. You're sort of on this off axis. The tongue's wrapping around. It's trying to gnash and claw at Zio. And you shoot basically right up the travel of the tongue, and it pierces through the side of this creature's mouth, like inside the mouth, and just blows off this section of the body. And the thing just flops over. Zio, the tongue just unravels off of you. There's sort of like these barbs that were digging into your skin fall out and just drop off, becoming no longer tense. And you have been freed from this creature.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ow, get away.
Gross. After that, it would be Tex. So I'm gonna play Tex, and I think I know what Tex is gonna do.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast him. I believe they get 3.
I gotta have my pieces.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see what we do. 20 hits, 21 hits, and 21 hits. So let's roll that 3 times. Damage, first one, 8 plus 10, 18 plus 6, 13. 18 plus 13, 21, 31. 31 points of damage on the second one. Welcome, Kaylin.
Ooh.
Tex is going to kind of back up and stay behind Copelia, trying not to get hit and hiding behind the tank, because that is a smart play to do.
Smart.
And then Zio, it's now your turn.
I'm a little upset. Because I was
You got
getting stabbed as a wizard by a spiky tongue, and I'm not happy about it. What spells do I have left?
What spells do you have left? That's a great question.
I mean, I could always smack the shit out of it with Big B's hand. if
I
really
would also
wanted
like to remind everyone, you do still have 2 more enemies you know about.
Yeah, the Oblex
Right.
and
Yeah,
the
just
weird
remember.
and the Scuttly boys. Was it 2 Oblex?
Yes, you were the person there. You know that there was 2. You saw one and another one attack you from behind.
Right.
Familiars.
Yeah, the familiars, that is.
My
I
poor
need that one to
familiar.
make.
Okay.
I need to make. I'm gonna try to position it because it's an AOE, so that way it pushes.
You're
far
gonna
enough
push it
back.
behind it, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to make a Constitution saving throw. I'm going to be casting Gravity Sinkhole.
What do I need to reach to pass that? Words are hard.
You will be looking to pass a 18.
He did not.
Okay, so I need to. It scrolled me back up to the top for some reason. Get my dice out.
Yep, let's see what you're doing. Let's see
Well,
it.
it's going to be 5d10 force damage.
5d10 force damage. And no. And yeah, okay.
Where'd it go? I lost one. I'll find it later.
I think this I have lo-fi playing.
Sorry, I
Just
took
for
my
background
headphones off for a sec.
No worries.
That's going to be 32 points of force damage.
Pretty good. Yeah, you hit it. What does this look like? What does this spell look like?
I basically make a mini black hole that lasts for only a second,
And so it just envelops right in its chest, like pulls it in.
and then it
it's,
kind of
like,
goes like
pulled,
boom.
and then this creature just gets a shockwave and kind of recoils.
Also, it does get pulled towards the center of it, so
Okay.
it gets pulled back.
Yeah,
I don't know, however
yeah,
far to put it back.
I'm probably like 10 feet, so it's a little bit further away from you. These guys are
Yeah.
not particularly fast, I don't believe. Oh no, wait, they are particularly fast. So not the biggest of a deal, but yeah. After that, it drops down to Copelia.
Hello.
What would you like to do? There's this creature sitting fairly in front of you, about 30 feet in front of you now. So actually too far out of your walking distance. So what are you doing? Just firebolt?
Yeah.
Okay, roll that for me.
Okay. Where's my shit? There it is.
Penis.
Thank you, Kaylin.
Oh my
No
god.
problem. No problem.
I
Zipping
can't
into
believe
the
you'd
lack
say
of
something
Elliot.
so profane. Kaylin.
Someone's got to make up for the extra brain cells missing, or I'm sorry, the lack of brain cell.
I don't know if that's how
Just
that
drop
works.
a few off.
Wait,
Yeah.
what did you? Wait, what? Wait, what did you say? Tim?
23?
Just drop a few brain cells
73?
off.
Oh, I thought you
23.
said
No.
23, I was
jerk
gonna say,
it off. I'm like, what?
excuse me? That was a
I thought you said
firebolt,
jerk
not
it off.
fireball. All right. Is that your turn then, Copelia?
17 damage.
17 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it. Then after that, Kulana. It'll be your turn. What would you like to do? Are you going to shoot it with your pistol?
I don't know the situation.
There is a large mole that is sitting behind the
Oh.
party.
Oh,
About it. It attacked one of your friends already.
shoot!
I mean, you could shoot it, yes.
You
Mother
have a gun.
Yeah,
fricker.
you do have a gun.
Like a butt cheek on a stick.
I got pushed. Yes, I want to use my energy pistol. Let's go.
All right,
Watch
take a
your
shot.
profanity.
Ah, mother fricker! I got 11.
That does not hit. And you
Yeah.
sadly, I don't believe you get
You-
2 attacks with that.
Do you want spicy
No,
buffalo?
get out of here.
You want to spice it up enough? What?
Uh,
I got spicy buffalo. I've also
I
got
think-
red dressing.
I
You wanna
think
spice it up on 'em?
Zio
You can
did the
spice it
most
up.
damage again. So this thing's gonna try to lash its tongue out. What
Again!
Well, what it has to do is it has to run past her. No, I think it's gonna try to move to. It's gonna move to the right, like so. This thing picks up and it like starts running like a bear just super fast to the side.
I don't like that.
It lands like 10, 15 feet away from the party and shoots a tongue out at Copelia because Copelia was the closest. It didn't want to run through the party to be able to reach everyone else. So it's going to try to hit you, Copelia. 14, I know, does not hit. And I guess it's going to charge up and try to claw you then. It has 50 feet of movement, so it can do it. But it means it's also up.
Leah.
Yeah.
Dang it, Leo. How do you have to be so attractive, man?
Right? I know.
Dang.
21. Does 21 hit you,
Yeah.
Leah?
21, no.
Dang it. He goes in and you just like bash his hand right out of its face.
Why do all of you have to be attractive? Like, that's unfair.
After that,
Sorry.
Isa.
I was just born this way. I'm
It's
sorry.
your turn, Isa.
Also, Autumn, I love that shirt.
Oh, right.
It's adorable.
Ew.
So I think we're just gonna go
I got
with the
horribly
rifle again.
sunburned wearing
Alright.
it yesterday, but it was
If
worth
you can
it.
roll it.
You know what? That's fun.
Here we go. And that's a nat 20.
Okay, so you've not played with us for nat 20s.
No, he has
there
not.
is.
Haven't.
I do it a little bit differently. Typically, you roll just the double amount of dice. I do max damage plus your roll. So what you can do without bonuses. So for your antimatter rifle, that's 6d8, which
Uh-huh.
I think that kills it alone. So roll once for me.
Roly poly oly.
Roly poly yoly.
Oh wait, it automatically rolled a critical.
So just roll it again and take the second one.
Yep.
It was very effective.
So that is a 43.
43. That is almost max for you.
43.
So you just did 91 damage.
Jesus.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, the
I
one thing to remember
fucking
with that
bet.
crit rule, the NPCs also get it. So if they hit you, they can do the
Oh,
same
cool.
thing.
Has a player been crit against it yet?
I believe Elliot was crit against at one point with Doll,
Ooh.
and they did heavy damage.
Oof. If Zio gets crit with it, she's probably gonna fucking die. She's a squishy wizard.
So basically,
Squishy,
you
like-
flip around from shooting and killing this thing right. You shoot it right in the tongue, hits like right through its cheek, just blows off its jaw. You turn around, recharge your rifle, launch it. This bullet hits right in like the lower jaw, shatters the jaw, and just hits right back out the other side of the head. The thing goes from like yelling and trying to slash Copelia, and just falls basically right at your feet, Copelia. Thing's just knocked out, basically doesn't have a head anymore.
Bitch ass.
Do you say this?
No.
I feel like it's it's in Capellia's character. Like sometimes it's just Leah's.
So
Yeah.
with that, the
Non-brain
tunnels
cell, right?
begin to go quiet. There's not much noise besides this loud, just real quick, high-pitched just scream of energy as it flies through the air. Then it just dies down.
Okay.
I want to go home.
Do I know around which way the obelisks were?
They were, so if you guys were going straight down, there's like one clear path of this tunnel. It kind of bobs and weaves, but it's basically straight. It seems to be bored differently though than what these moles have been creating. These moles have been creating these longer, different tunnels, but the center tunnel's different. And it just going straight down there was a smaller doorway, probably only the size of a taller humanoid, that led to a room. You didn't get to see into it before your creatures got attacked, before your things got attacked.
Okay, I would like to warn the
Secret
party
room.
that down that path, like what you just said about the secret room, that's where the adult obelisks are.
That's where the adult room is.
It's the adult
Mhm.
room.
Oh,
Seven,
Oh no.
seven?
I have my dancing lights cast right now still, right?
I believe so,
I should.
yes.
These things caught our familiars pretty quick. Should I keep them on, do you think?
I think they have blind sense, so it wouldn't matter if you had it on or not.
Alright, I'll keep them then. And then, I guess we keep going?
Yeah.
Alright. Can I do one really quick thing, though?
Sure, what's that?
The last mole. Am I able to just cut off one of the big claws you were talking about?
Sure thing, I guess.
Like a
Sweet.
like a hunt.
It
Like a
takes, so you go up to it. Do you have like a dagger, or what are you cutting it with?
You said I had a dagger. We never added it to the inventory. I don't
Oh,
think.
I wouldn't. Yeah, as long as you didn't have anything in particular, like if you had an axe on it. But everyone typically has a dagger. That's standard
Okay.
traveling stuff.
Got it.
But yeah, you basically stab
I think
into
I
it,
do.
and this thing has big enough arms that stabbing into it, you don't go halfway through. You have to go around once, like peel it back basically, and go
Ah.
through again. And then you have to
Ah.
like basically snap
Yikes.
the wrist to pull it out. And
I'm
it's
just taking the claw. I'm just taking like one of the
the paws,
like the-
Big
or
meaty
just the
claw.
claw piece.
just the claw.
Oh, okay. So that's still a little gross. You like have to grab by the fingernail, basically, pull it out, pop it out with your dagger, and you can have this claw that definitely still has some like end parts, some nerves attached to it, and muscle.
Wait,
Yeah.
that was a lot grosser than I thought it would be.
Oh, of course
God.
it is.
You are ripping the. It's like trying to rip somebody's fingernails out.
Yeah, it's except
Ah,
worse
don't
because
make me
because
think
it's
about that.
also
No.
like muscularly attached, so it can extend and retract.
You were
and,
the one who wanted to do it.
and looking down, you guys,
Okay, yep, we're doing it.
you two know that. Yeah, so you can add that to your inventory. Just add.
Sweet.
I'll give you.
There's custom items. I can
Yeah,
manage
just
custom,
call
right?
it. So I'm using a creature called a Caneloth as the base of it. Just call it
Okay.
Caneloth Claw. I can work with that later. So
Sweet.
just continue that. From there, you guys know it's about another 100 feet until you find this next monster pact, but you still are not hearing anything.
Looks are usually pretty quiet. Just if you smell sulfur, they're nearby.
There's sulfur nearby.
If you smell sulfur, sulfur is the smell of an oblex. So if you smell sulfur,
Oh, okay.
it's most
I thought
likely
that was
there.
a demon.
Can I roll for scent?
That's the
If you would like to, roll me a nature check.
no oblex are aberrations.
Oh.
The only reason
There it
Cadence
is.
let me rattle this off is because they're most likely also native to my homeworld.
That's a
Oh
12.
yeah, yeah.
So at where you are currently, you don't really have this. You don't really smell anything exactly. It just smells like sort of freshly dug dirt.
Great, no gas.
Freshly dug dirt, my favorite. Sorry.
So good and tasty.
And then the protein of the dead bugs in it.
Yummy. The maggots.
Okay.
Never make that sound again.
Oh.
Kaylin and I just like merged into one.
We gotta. You have to.
I can see where Elliot's energy has gone.
Yep.
So what do you guys want to do?
We just
There
keep
we go.
going, or
I guess continue forward.
All right. So you guys begin taking your steps down slowly and quietly. And as you get lower, are you doing anything particular on arrival, or are you just gonna like kind of walk into the area?
I want to be a little more stealthy about it.
does Zayo need healing before we go in as well?
I'm at 77 out of
Aren't you like 140?
114 is my total. I'm a wizard,
I-
not 140. I'm a wizard.
Okay, I thought you had more health than me for some reason.
No,
I have 4th level cure wounds if you want it.
I mean, I'll be okay.
We hope.
We
Hopefully.
hope.
Use it when it's more needed. I'm just a little cut up, but I'll be okay.
All right,
Little stabbed,
sweet.
Little
All right.
stab.
Oh, just a little bit.
just a little
Just-
bit.
It's just a little stab.
It was a very spiky belt.
Just like sandpaper basically across your skin.
Oh,
Like a
Yeah.
giant cat tongue.
hmm
Ew, oh my.
like
So yeah,
that.
if you guys want to make stealth checks, I'll have all of you make stealth real quick.
Oh,
Sorry, guys, in advance.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I got a 17.
17.
I
not
got
bad.
a 1.
It started with the hay law again.
Okay, I'm starting in the hay. I got a 20.
I got a
When the
6.
sun dropped up when-
I got a
Six?
6.
That's literally what's happening right now.
My gosh. 6, 17, 4.
Oh, right, I have a +3.
Yeah.
Okay, it kind of helped me out there. Okay.
Yeah, still not good though.
Not good.
I'll let you know adult oblexes have a +4, so they can't roll any lower than what you rolled.
Great.
Oh, you.
So basically, you guys start approaching. Now, this pathway you're going into now is going into stonework. It is like old gray stones. This doesn't look like what the pre-primordials built in this planet. This is something different. It's a little bit newer, but it's still the stonework, sort of like a almost like a castle chamber, more like. But walking in there, you see a
What
figure.
does farmer get up to?
You see a figure sitting in the pathway just directly. It's hard to sort of see because they're far enough out of your vision that they're not in your light, your dancing lights exactly. But
How
they're probably like 40 feet away from you.
I can send my light 60 feet away.
Do you want to do that?
I would like to do that.
But so you hear someone go, halt. And right when you do that, you send your light. What's up, Autumn?
Do I smell sulfur?
Roll me. You're far enough away. Roll me a, I guess nature check. Well, that's a fun one. I did that last time. We'll see if you can do
Actually,
tracking.
do have very good in nature. That's a 21.
I will allow. Yeah, you smell that faint hint of sulfur that you do. You know this is the adult oblex. You know it's
This is
kind
a
of thing.
this is a projection, a simulacrum.
Yes.
So I imagine it's got the weird tendril thing coming off of it.
You since you know it well enough, you can spot that it does have it going off. It's going off to the right side into a offshoot tunnel.
Okay.
But it says it just
Can I like whisper that to the party a little bit? Like that's like
sure.
pointing
yeah.
out like that's where it would be because it has to go back to the oblex itself.
You just say watch out for that right side, basically.
Yeah.
But this figure, it is a helmet that is shaped like a lion's head, sort of mixed with a dragon. However, this metal helmet, these horns pointing back, but like a red mane attached to it. It has a black suit of armor similar with like dragon scales going down it. A red cape that has sort of a lion's fur coat attached to it, looks like, just hanging down the right side. And this massive, or not massive, it's actually a short sword, but it's made of a crystal-like structure, glowing with like a purplish blue color. Not glowing, but sort of easily reflecting a purple blue color and almost see-through entirely. The creature says, "If you step any further, we must attack. We have been given orders, but we will not harm you if you leave us here."
Oh.
So what's the plan?
Okay, bye guys, I'm getting out.
I know oblexes a bit. So
Okay.
my thing is this eaten memories? Or is this actually the oblex using their intelligence to tell us to leave?
Hmm.
So I almost want to ask it, is this like the memories talking, or is this actually you?
The oblex says it is a mix of both, but you get no more information before we have to take action.
Piece of shit. Fuck you.
Ooh.
Because I was trying to think, because like, maybe Zio is all, you know Zio, she always leans toward diplomacy when needed. Because
So
how
does
does
my penis.
Hell yeah.
What did you say?
You got a penis?
What?
My pee pee big.
Good for you.
Yay.
Aiden, did you know about this?
I did not. I'm very
No,
concerned.
Kaden.
Last time I checked, it was small.
Okay, so you knew about that part. Okay, got it.
Hey,
Got it.
hey,
Ah?
I almost
hey.
I almost want to ask, what are you doing here? Like, why are you here?
The creature responds, "We have made a deal with someone to take a certain job. But again, this is your last warning. Leave here before you have problems."
How about we not anger the big scary voice?
I don't
Zion-
know. We have a job to do, though, right?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but there has to be another way, right? Could we
Zion-
ask if there's another way?
Do you want me to ask, is there any other, we don't have to turn this violent.
Yes, please.
yeah, let's try that.
We're just here trying to do a job. Some farmer called in about an infestation. If you are not causing any problems, I really don't want to have to kill you. So I would rather be
That sounds
diplomatic
like a
about
threat.
this.
That sounds like a threat.
I don't want to kill you.
I would rather be
Well.
diplomatic.
Our plans here are greater than any farmer. This is your last
Oh.
warning.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Let me ask you a
Alrighty, go.
question. Let me ask you a question then. Do you know the name Lair?
Is he goaded with the sauce?
This creature goes, I don't know any names, and then it starts to lunge and attack at you.
Oh, frick!
So-
Can we...
That's
We're
where we're
dead.
just gonna pick up initiative because it's gonna attack
Alright.
you guys. I don't know if
I
think the
tried.
I think the
Hostile
simulacrum.
negotiations.
Well, we appreciate you trying.
We appreciate the
My
appreciate the try.
diplomacy will work one day. She was
You
a
can just use
shopkeeper
some,
in her past life. She will use her diplomacy.
Hostile negotiations.
Good cop.
I am
Good
good.
cop,
I am
cop.
the I am the good cop in this.
As
I was
is
gonna
good
say
cop.
Isa tends to go violence first, diplomacy after.
Isa is
So you're a bad cop.
I'm bad cop.
So Zio and Isa's literally good cop, bad cop.
Zio's like getting all like sit it down, like, all right, let's talk about this. Isa's loading her
wants-
gun.
No.
With hot chocolate, we'll talk about this, make it comfortable. Because if we
Screw
the
hot
less,
chocolate.
the less you
so
struggle, the more
It's
easy
going
this
to
will be for
attack you,
everybody.
Autumn, because you kept talking.
Okay, question.
What's up?
If it's going to attack me, we're getting a long rest after this whole thing, hopefully.
That's up to you guys.
Can I
You-
cast Temporal Shunt?
What is that a reaction?
It is a reaction.
Okay,
It's
then
basically
you-
Counterspell's big brother.
sure, yeah.
So how it works is I don't remember if these guys are immune. I don't think it's a charm thing. Temporal Shunt. Where is it? You target. So one reaction when you a creature you can see is making an attack or casting a spell. You said it is attacking me.
Yes,
correct?
it is charging at you with a blade.
You target the creature which must succeed a wisdom saving throw or vanish, being thrown into another part of time, causing the creature's attack to miss and the spell to be wasted. At the start of its turn, the target creature reappears where it was in the closest unoccupied space. It doesn't remember you casting the spell or being affected by it.
Okay. What does it have to make? What save?
18. Wisdom 18 saving.
Wisdom 18.
Now go.
It did not.
Okay, so it tries to attack
So-
me and goes,
Yeah, so this
And it doesn't
creature,
know what
it
happened?
is not it is not an obelisk. This is like a humanoid figure. And it lunges out with this blade, goes to strike, and you see Zio just like basically throw her hands up in a certain pattern, and the creature just disappears. Like it's mid slash disappears.
we have 6 seconds.
In that time, you see another figure, the exact same figure, walks out from the other corridor, and stands there with the sword. And it did not get a turn of an attack because it would have had to move in here. But that's gonna mean that it is your turn, Isa.
Sorry, it was the same one or
Same
the
figure
Same figure
from a different location,
Eh, from the right,
So it
from the
tells-
left. The other one was on the
from
right.
the left. Okay, got it.
Oblexes are weird. They can make projections of themselves.
Oh,
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah.
Um,
Make projections of the memories that the people that they've eaten using their memories.
oh,
They're
don't
very
do-
scary slugs. I used them in Gitania once.
Oh yeah. Do you want that healing now?
Maybe.
Because I feel like
Do
they don't
it.
like
Just
you.
take it.
If you want, I think they do mostly psychic damage, which I should be good against. And I have advantage on being charmed, so I'd rather have you save it and try to take out the other one while that one is still being damped.
All right, let's take a shot then.
All right.
I'm gonna use my rifle,
I'm gonna put on my D20 necklace that I found.
and that is a 24.
24 to hit.
Yep.
Yep, that hits.
And there's the damage.
23,
23.
not bad. Yeah, you light up. So you shoot at this creature. You hit it, and it's weird when you hit. It's not like you hit a person. The armor like sort of melts into a weird sort of white slimy sludge, and then it reforms after a second, right where you hit the creature.
Oh, is it not real armor? That sucks.
not
wanted that
this
cape.
one.
I wanted that cape.
All right. After that, it's going to be Tex's turn. Tex is going to see this thing. 3 Eldritch Blasts as per usual. 19 hits. 25 hits. And 14 does not hit. That's 2 landed shots then.
2 for 3.
Which equals out 15 plus 7, 21, 22 points of damage. After that, Zio, it's your turn.
Other one?
Hmm?
I'll wait to use the big scary spell when they both get back. My
Well,
one
at the rate
seven.
of this, the adult Oblexes do not have a lot of health compared to you guys.
That's reassuring.
Yeah,
so.
they're not very high. It's elder Oblexes you really want to watch out for.
That or Oblexes
Okay.
that surprise you and just kill you or steal your memories.
Well, what is it? What's up with a younger Oblex?
Oh, the younger Oblexes are very easy, and you can probably just step on them with your boot.
Oh, fun.
Oh, nice.
The really small ones, yeah. Then the adult ones are sort of like meh. There can be a challenge, and then the big boys can be dangerous.
Yes, the big boys really can fuck you up.
Got it.
That's not fun.
Do not deal with the elders.
Can I just all right? It's time. Can I bring out Big B's hand and just smack the shit out of it?
Sure, I guess.
What is this?
The
Make
hand
a-
spell that you flew on. It's basically just gonna punch this
Oh.
thing.
Perfect.
I could
Just-
just beat the shit out of
I'm immediately just picturing the hand just going like this.
it. Yeah, kinda.
Flick.
Makes a melee spell attack. Well, it has a plus. Does it? What does it use my? I'm looking to see what it uses quite. Well, that's going to be a. I think I have a plus 10 to hit with spells.
Ooh, that's good.
Yes, so that's going to be a 22,
That hits.
and it will take 4d8 points of force damage.
4d8. Not 48. 4d8.
Yes. Taking a.
I think, was that for
9
me? I think I made that mistake last time.
Yeah, well, it's,
Yeah.
everyone makes that mistake at least once.
I think I even did.
Yeah.
I've made it once before.
48.
It's going to take 22 points of force damage.
So yeah, you go. Your hand
Oh, they
basically just goes, bam, it just like smacks this thing.
This is what you get.
You hit it. The top half just gets clean swiped off. This slime just hits the wall, and it slowly rebuilds this form again. After that, it's its turn. Seeing you cast
I
that
didn't- I
spell
didn't
and
do
another.
dexterity, did I? Or initiative? Hang on, I'm
No,
sorry.
you did. You know, Kaylin, you're good.
I did? Okay.
We're using it from the last time, and
Okay.
luckily not because you rolled a 3 there.
God.
So this thing's gonna target you, Autumn, because you've done a lot of damage, and it's gonna move in close. Or,
I did 23, didn't I?
you did, but
I
she
got 1
also
point up
made
on there.
she also made one just disappear, and it doesn't know what
Yeah.
happened. So it's going to charge in. It's going to attack you twice, Tim, because of that, and then it's going to try to get you with
Wait.
an eat memories. So
Oh God.
Me or
it's gonna try to get you with eat memories. Tim does a 26 hit,
It definitely hits.
and what about a 17?
Yeah.
17 also hits. Okay, so you're going to take
Lovely. Put in the number.
19 bludgeoning damage as this blade, it hits you. It doesn't cut though. It feels like a club hitting you.
19.
And then 16 points of psychic damage. As it hits you, it rings through your body, and you just feel like a migraine roll over your brain, and it's just immense amount of pain.
I'm wishing
And-
they'll hit me because I'm resistant to psychic damage. The one time my resistance
Well,
will probably
yeah.
work.
You do magic damage, so it's gonna try to attack you with magic. You do physical damage, so it's gonna try to attack you with physical
Hey,
stuff.
stop
It just makes sense.
This is language.
So
Let's-
it moves up to you two. I imagine you two are in the front because you were leading the party. It hits you twice, and then it basically just stares at you, Autumn. And I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. Very good chance you succeed.
Oh yeah, you're asking a wizard to make a wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
I got 20.
20. Yeah, you
Knock on wood.
pass. Okay, so nothing happens on fail.
Nothing.
Perfect. Okay.
Don't mess with the native.
After that, it'll be Capellia's turn.
I
Do you want to hit this
Hello.
creature that just punched Tim and tried to memory drain Autumn?
I'm gonna punch him.
yeah.
All right, what are you
Punch in
doing?
the face.
How far is it?
It is about 10 feet in front of you,
I'm
and
going
there's
to
a
punch
line of your friends.
face in the face.
Can I smack it with a frostbrand? I walk
Sure.
up there?
Yeah, go ahead. You can step in between your allies, stab it, and step back in your turn. That is perfectly fine.
Okay, I want
You
to
just can't finish your turn in their safe space. But yeah, roll your attack.
14 to hit.
That barely hits.
Oh.
After that, yeah, roll damage.
Nope.
Nope.
9.
9 points of damage. That is enough that you just kill it.
Yay.
So yeah, you go and you stab, you cut right up this fake creature's stomach. It freezes over that area and then just shatters away, and the
Yeah, eat
goop
shit,
just
bitch.
begins to fall.
And then I teabag.
Autumn, may I ask you, when was the other one supposed to come back? On the start of their next turn or the end of their next turn?
Start of the next turn.
Start of the creatures or yours?
Let me double check because I think it started the creatures.
You said 6 seconds, right?
That
Yeah,
would-
that's
that
how
would
long
make
a round.
Yeah, that's
that-
how long
that's
a
how
So that's a
long-
round, right?
Yeah,
okay.
that's why she was.
But that it's important then, because it would make sense because that removes its one turn.
It's next turn.
It's start of its next turn.
Yes.
Okay. So Kulana, it is your turn. Would you like to do anything? There's no creatures to attack right now.
You know, there's one coming though.
Yeah, you know there's gonna be one coming in a second.
I'm just gonna prepare my rapier.
Okay, and you're just gonna stab it when you first see it.
Yeah.
All right. In that moment, it pops back into existence, like right in front of you, confused, or I guess it doesn't know what's happened, and it's gonna try to strike you. But Kulana, roll your attack.
Oh.
11 does not hit, so you're gonna end up missing. And then it's just gonna try to hit you twice.
Oh no.
Autumn.
I'm fine.
A 9 does not hit.
Wow.
And a 12. Holy cow, you got really lucky. It
I
rolled
did get.
What?
it rolled 5 and below.
Don't mess with the native.
Damn.
And then since Kulana, you try to stab it, it's gonna have you make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Hang on.
Okay.
Saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
No.
That would be
Not a good
a
noise.
4.
Oh no!
no.
Memory
So-
drain.
Kaylin, I would like you to take 18 points of psychic damage.
I
And
don't know how to do that.
just take 18 points of damage. And while memory drained, the target must roll a d4 and subtract that number from rolls for its ability checks and attack rolls. Each time the target is memory drained beyond the first, the die size increases by 1, d4, d6, d6 becomes d8, or so on until the die becomes a d20. At which point, the target becomes unconscious for 1 hour, then the effect will end.
Oh, so you
Um,
gotta get hit a decent amount of times then.
yeah,
Or
so
you
this
go
also
unconscious for that.
means that
But
it
the
has
thing
some
is-
other stuff happen.
They're scary in groups because multiple obelisks
Oh,
target
right.
the same person.
Yeah, they could all target
Ugh.
one person and just bump gone.
That's not fun.
Obelisks are kind of scary, but they're kind of cool. They were also made by a Make-A-Wish kid.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah.
Kulana,
That's nice.
when it does that to you, it says something to you in Giant, which I think is a language only you know.
Yep.
It basically just says to you, you should watch who you play games with. Right back to you in Giant.
Oh, don't.
Everyone
Want
else.
to play?
Do you want to play
Oh, gosh.
games?
I
You
say-
want to
I
play?
say-
Let's play.
I
want to
say don't
play?
threaten me with. I
Let's
say don't threaten me with a
play.
good time.
After
A
that,
cat's on my shoulder.
Chamber appears.
after all that,
Zelda?
we pop back up. It is Ice's turn.
Isa.
Uh,
You're welcome.
That
Thank
was
you.
Scary.
You sound like a siren.
I think we're gonna stay
Alarm.
consistent. We're gonna pull
Rifle?
out the rifle again.
You've been doing pretty good with that thing.
Exactly. And that is a 22.
22 to hit. That hits. Roll damage. Voice crack. Damage.
Give me the dice. It's
28. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, you launch into this thing again. You hit the the figure that's there blast off one of its legs, and then it slowly reforms that leg.
Does it stand on one leg while it reforms?
Mhm. It just floats there like it's entirely normal.
Show off.
What a weird
Great
flex,
leg
but okay.
strength.
Weird flex, but okay.
Weird flex, but
Tex
okay.
is gonna
God,
just make 3
bam.
good old Eldritch Blasts.
As always.
15 hits, 26 hits, and 16 hits. Let's see the damage. 9 plus 14, 23, plus 11, 34. 44 points of damage. This thing gets hit with these 4 shots. First one's to the arm, basically the whole arm falls off. Next one hits right in the chest. One hits like directly in the head with a small little sliver, and it all slowly builds back. This time it's like struggling, and you can see the detail of the skin and the color of the skin doesn't stay around until it like fully forms up, then it slowly goes over. It's very weak at this point. After that, Zio, it is your turn.
Finish it off.
How overkill do I want to be?
Finish it.
I mean, we burnt a pile of rats with grenades.
You have a very good point. I'll do it. I want to cast Prismatic Spray.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, is that an attack roll or a saving throw?
I have to roll a d8.
Yeah, I thought
As
that's
a
an
defen-
ranged attack throw.
Yep. It's a cone for myself. So I'm going to try to move so I don't hit anybody
Yeah,
else.
it's right in front of you and everyone else is around you, so with a cone, you're perfectly fine to hit it. What
Oh no,
what'd you
I
get?
rolled an 8!
Which one's that?
That means I have to roll 2 again and it gets hit with 2, right? This poor
This is not
goddamn
gonna end well for it.
thing.
I'll let you
It
know it's
does
on 3 hit
leg.
points.
Oh my god.
So a little overkill.
Hey,
You
that's
blast
fine.
into oblivion.
That's my middle name.
Overkill.
Zio. Sataloik,
I
Ziogan,
thought that was Haley's. I thought that was
Overkill.
Haley's
Hey.
name.
I have a question.
What's up?
When is the band coming back again?
In about 3 days now.
Okay, we're gonna get Kaylin laid by then.
Thankfully, I rolled 2 very
Wait,
straightforward.
all of them?
Yes.
Oh.
Mhm.
So I
No, I'm
rolled
kidding. No,
two
I'm
very
kidding. Just the
straightforward ones.
Django.
It even says it takes half as much on a failed save, and it's 10d6 for both of them. I rolled red and yellow, which is fire and lightning, so I just kind of.
So yeah, I'm not gonna have you roll the damage because there's no need. But basically, you guys see this thing like sort of like teetering. You can see it's weak and like getting ready, trying to build up the strength to strike. And then a firestorm and lightning strike just hits it, completely burns this thing away, melts it away, shocks it. It becomes a sludge pile on the ground that smells terrible, and it's just dead.
So I was just kind of.
You're the sludge pile, Kaden.
Ow, my feelings.
Oh.
Not the beefies.
Not the Vifis. And that will be the combat over.
To make
So,
sure it was dead.
there is a room in front of you. There is a regular door, like this sort of stone-weighted door. It's about probably 10 feet tall, 5 feet wide nearly. Will you walk through?
Absolutely, I want to investigate this room.
All right. You walk into this room, and it is a small room, probably only like 10 feet by 20 feet. But in the back corner, you see something weird. I imagine you, Tim, you throw your lights out to kind of light up this whole area. And there is a small little treasure pile. There's probably about like
Luna.
700
Stop.
gold in both gold, silver, and copper.
Ooh.
And then a couple different things sitting in that pile. But placed gently on top of it, sleeping, is a little crystal wormling. A baby dragon.
That's the.
Wait, can I have it?
Wait,
It's
wait.
sleeping.
How's my animal handling?
I
wanna see if-
want it.
Who's got the best animal handling?
We need to get this.
We need this thing. It's a wisdom. Zaya, you got this.
It is a wisdom thing. How's my animal handling?
Zaya, you got this.
It could be better, but I can certainly try. Please.
Do
I
it.
want it.
Okay,
I want
I'll,
it
I'll,
so
I'll get.
bad.
Thisbe will have a friend. The friend will probably eat Thisbe, but you know. Alright, I would like to, it's a baby,
Oh,
but it's on top
hi.
of a horde still, so it still has somewhat of intelligence.
Speaking of animal handling,
Hi, puppy. Oh, I just smell puppy.
I want to like,
Just showed up out of nowhere.
like to cautiously walk up to it, try to make myself non-threatening. Not
Sure.
try to. I don't want to be too terribly stealthy because that makes it seem like
you're
I'm trying to.
sneak up on it.
Yeah,
Roll
I'm
me
not
an
trying
animal handling check and a not wisdom, but I guess just what is it? Performance, I guess, is the best thing. Performance
Okay.
and animal handling. Performance to show yourself as not a threat, all that sort of stuff.
That's an 18 for animal handling,
Not
and
bad.
performance is a 17.
17. Okay, yeah. So you walk up to this thing. This little creature curled up in a tight little ball. It's fair size. It's probably about like almost 4 feet long, like a fully grown dog. But it's entirely made of crystal. Like its scales are crystalline in structure and everything like that. And around its head are these 5 floating gems just going along with it. It has a purplish greenish hue to it all. And it definitely has like an energy glowing down its body. But you kind of walk up. You let out like a little noise, like you're calling kind of like a pss, pss. And it kind of just wakes up. You hear, "Meow," and it looks over at you. And you just put out your hand, and it sniffs your hand. I need to figure out. And you hear in your head, just like "You're new. Who are you?"
Oh my god, it talks!
It has telepathy.
I have telepathy too.
Uh-huh.
Aww.
Can
So I would like
I
to
ask it if I could pet it?
So you don't hear this. Only Autumn hears this right now.
telepathically. I'll talk back like, "Oh, well, we were coming down here to try help out some jobs, and we found you down here. Are you alone? Like, are you like everything okay?"
So when you start seeing his voice, he looks around. You kind of sense that he's not used to hearing someone in his head as well. But he then continues, he's like, "Well, I'm fine down here. I was put down here by one of my friends. He gave me some treasure to hoard, and I've just been chilling. I get free food, so I'm
He's got
happy."
his own little
Ilya
treasure
explodes.
She just spontaneously combusts.
Who's your friend?
Oh, he just goes by Hunter. That's what he has me call him.
Aw.
Ew, imagine
little
having
bit
a
suspicious,
generic
but
name like
aw.
Hunter.
Yeah, it's very suspicious, but it's so cute.
It's so suspicious, but I want to pet it.
Oh. I was like, "Is it okay if my friends approach?"
He's like, "Oh, friends? Sure, yeah."
Oh my god.
And I motion over. It's like, "They're safe. It's okay."
Oh my god,
I-
can I ask it to pet it? Can I? Oh,
You say, I don't know if I guess it can understand. I'm just gonna say for easiness, it's gonna understand.
Yeah,
'cause
that sounds
dude.
like-
They
I think
the
dragons can understand common.
wormlings only know draconic and telepathy, but
that's
I'm gonna
right,
say
not a
it's
dragon.
Oh.
yeah, it's not a full dragon. It's a wormling still, but I'm gonna let it
Wormling.
know that because it's not exactly just a normal wormling. So yeah, you say, "Can I pet you?" She's like, you hear in your head now. All of you are hanging out at the same time. He basically just goes like, I guess," just
Oh
like
my
kind of
God.
confused.
Capelia just goes over and she's like, "Ee," and pets it.
He
I
just
would like to
you
pet
just do
the-
that, and you
I
just
would
feel
like
like
to pet the wormling.
as you pet it.
In a good way or a bad way?
They're just like a sort of purring almost.
I would like to continue.
Can we keep you?
The dragon's he's like, "Well, I was put down here, and this is my treasure. I wouldn't really like to leave it."
I have
Well,
my
what if
horse.
what
We
if
can
what if
bring
we
your
could bring
treasure
we could
with
bring
you.
the treasure? We could bring the treasure.
You see, like he goes like he's just like, "I didn't think of that."
We have multiple bags of holding, don't we?
We do.
He does like, "As long as it's still my treasure," and just
Of
kind of
course,
looks
Of
at
course
you
it
guys.
is.
Of
Like-
course.
Oh, it's
right.
Of course.
Of course it is.
I look around to all them, right, guys?
Yes.
So-
Of course.
If you guys kind of look, he's like, the dragon just continues like, I'd love to adventure. I'd love to travel. That sounds so much fun."
So, Lana doesn't really have much in her bag of holding, because I'm pretty sure I have one.
Yeah, and you can hold as much as you like.
I just immediately empties the backpack.
Just fill it. This is yours.
This is yours now.
It's all yours.
Well, how much treasure was it?
700.
So there's about
combined
700 gold between gold,
Oh.
silver, and copper. And then
And
on
you said
top
there
of
was
it,
other items.
there are items. There are 2 weapons, one a flail, one a dagger. There is a scroll. There is a potion, another bag of holding, which is kind of fun.
Oh, perfect. There we go.
There
Again-
is leather, another potion, but it seems to be in a perfume bottle. There's a stone that has a slight shimmer to it. A long sword with a moon engraved into the hilt.
Ooh.
Leather armor that looks like it was like burnt almost, and a sort of a string of pouches that all have different herbs labeled on them. Herbs.
I love this.
All right,
It
so
was the
can I?
last party that came in.
I would like. I would like to explain to
Possibility.
the little worm. Like, so you see this bag that you have here?
Like, yeah.
This bag can fit actually all of this in here. It's a bag of holding.
he goes like, most bags are for holding, yes, but that can all fit in that bag.
I was like, you want me to prove it to you?
I go ahead.
I take the long sword and I just kind of go.
And right when you
I'm
do
very-
that, he does the cat thing where he like goes down, like looks at the bottom of the bag, like
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Mary
he kind of like brings up his nose to go look inside the bag, like where'd it go? Just like trying to look inside.
It's like, so it's kind of just like, oh, it looks like a black. You can pull it out, and I pull it out, and it's like, it's a magical bag that can hold us up. Quite a lot of it inside of it. It's very deceptive.
He just goes, oh, I could have so much more treasure.
Exactly. Yes.
We can get so
All of our
much
income
more.
is going to this dragon.
Yes. Yes, it is.
This dragon is our money pool now.
It's our money sink.
How?
The
Oh,
treasury.
can I ask? Okay, can I ask? Wait, what's the dragon's name?
Can
again?
we ask the dragon's name?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't really have a name. My friend's just been calling me Dragon because I didn't have a name then either.
Would you like a name?
I mean, Dragon works.
Okay.
Okay, dragon.
If you
Alright.
like dragon, we can call you dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon
other friend
tails. Dragon tails.
Dragon, how old are you?
Oh, I don't know.
Are you still
I-
a baby?
I believe so. I haven't fully grown. I haven't even really shed once or twice yet. I'm probably. I want to say I know I've been around for at least 2 months, but before that, I would guess probably 5 months old.
You're so
Cute.
okay.
And I did dragon years. That is like baby.
He's very young.
Baby.
Your
Aw.
baby.
What do you eat? What do you eat down here?
The rats were pretty tasty.
Oh.
They
God.
brought me food like some tomatoes. That was pretty fun. I like potatoes a lot.
Mm.
Those are pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
What's been ravaging the farm?
They've been feeding
Autumn
the
put it
baby.
together.
They've been feeding the baby.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Wait! Oh my gosh! Are you the one that's been going up to the farm?
No, the rats have, but they've been bringing me food. They
The
told
rats
I was
bring all
told
the
not to
food
leave
back
here.
For them.
We can get you food too. We can, if you adventure with us, we can help take care of you, get you some food.
Yeah, that'd be great. I love food.
Can I take some of my ration out?
Sure, yeah. You pull it out. You have like some jerky in there. Do you
Perfect.
just bring it to his face basically?
Do you want some?
They're like, oh yeah, sure, and just goes like, harp, and just like eats half of it in one bite.
I love
it
them.
so
I love
much.
dragons so much.
This is
Oh,
pretty
Dragon
good.
is adorable.
Kaden, I will be looking for an online 3D model of this thing, and I will be asking for colors. So.
It is a
Be
purplish
warned.
green color, purplish cyan,
Aw.
and it's a crystal dragon specifically, so it's not a regular dragon.
I will be going to the store for model paint tomorrow.
okay.
You will get reference images from the store.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Oh, I
I
love
will
this.
help Dragon
gonna-
fill the bag of holding.
yeah. He kind of helps
Yep.
you. He like paws things towards you in your direction
Yeah,
and things
let,
like
let
that.
him help.
You
Let
touch
it
some of
help.
these. You touch some of these weapons and armor, and you know, Autumn, you're magically gifted yourself, so you know these are not like just simple weapons. Some of these are like actual like different sort of rarer items and things like that.
God, I
What's
almost
the dagger do?
want to
would
ask
have
him
to-
to identify them, but like it's still his stuff, and I feel like knowing it would
If you
cause.
just ask him what these things are, he's like, I don't know. My friend Hunter just asked me to watch over them for him. He just
Who's
gave them to me.
Hunter?
Yeah, who is Hunter?
He's a friend. Whenever I hatched, he was there. He said hi, and he let me travel with him.
Do you know where he is now?
No, he went out. He
Name
said
is-
he said he had some traveling to do, so he asked me to watch over his stuff.
He went
and,
to go get milk.
You went to go
and so he said he'll be back in a while, but he hasn't really returned, so he might have gotten trapped somewhere. I don't know.
Advice,
Um,
because he was there when he hatched, and his name is Hunter.
I'm getting bad vibes. No. I'm getting very bad
I don't
vibes.
like this.
I can't say anything.
This is suspicious.
So sad.
I think this is a dad that left.
he got milk.
He went to go get
I'm
milk.
gonna go adventuring. The rats will look after you.
Sounds pretty bad when you put it that way.
If you need anything, the Uncle Pack Rat will help you.
Uncle Biggie Cheese will help.
he just goes like, yeah, he's done this before and he's always come back, but this one's taking him a little longer.
No. Oh my god, this is adorable. I feel so bad.
Well, yep. I
Is this
helped.
kidnapping? If he's willing,
I don't think that's how that works.
No, it has to be unwilling.
Totally not kidnapping.
but like it's also a baby.
That's true. But they're intelligent enough to completely understand us. Like,
Fair enough.
And-
Yeah.
They
They're a
also
dragon.
could probably fight
It's
you
not
off fairly
kidnapping.
well.
yeah, it's still a crystal dragon wormling. Case point, it's still a dragon.
That's still
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. I like this.
All right, so yeah, help it, and then it's probably I don't. How big did you say it was? About the size of a dog?
A
4
small,
feet?
like not a normal sized dog.
Like
So like,
A little
you?
bit bigger than
You're
your
4
dog,
feet.
probably.
you're 4 feet, right?
all right, so yeah, they'll just like you
Sure.
know,
You're 4 feet.
I'll like find a way to like put the bag of holding like around it. It's like
Oh,
all your
yeah,
stuff's in there.
If you get like a strip of leather out, you can basically tie it around its neck and under its arm. It kind of like wiggles
Aw.
weirdly and it jangles. And he's like, "Ah, my treasure." And it's like, okay.
Oh, you're 5 feet.
You just measure your dog on street.
Yes. I gotta know these answers.
Very important. All right, so yeah, we will tell the farmer then. I guess we should go back and tell the farmer that the situation's taken care of.
We should not mention the dragon, though, right?
No, we should probably take that back to
I
the
was-
ship.
I was gonna say, do not mention
I was
the
about to say,
dragon.
if
we
you guys just go
found.
straight to the farmer, I'm gonna have the dragon interact with that
Yeah.
farmer and be severely
found.
confused.
Look at this dragon that I just
This
found.
Dragon.
And when I say go,
Be ready.
We really
Alright, so
just
yeah.
showed up like the "You're my friend now. We're having soft
That's
tacos
what I
later."
said.
oh my gosh, wait, Tim, you actually sounded like wait, you have to okay, say it. Say it.
You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later.
No, but why do you actually sound like
I watched so many of those videos. It's ingrained in my brain. At this point.
My favorite one is the ones of them just grabbing pigeons off the street.
Yes.
you're my friend
My
now.
sister did that when we went to New York. She grabbed
I
a
would
pigeon.
love to just own a pigeon. I feel so bad for them because
I
it's
just
kinda-
grabbed a garter snake on
Yes.
Friday.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
I saw
It's
the
a-
photos. You two
a big-
matched. I loved it.
I loved that thing. I couldn't keep it.
So, do you guys just walk back
Someone
up
said
out of the
no.
cave with this dragon? It's too big that you can't really carry it. Maybe Copelia could like carry it like it's a big baby, but that's probably about it because
Aw.
it's big enough that it's like
I'll do that.
carrying a large
I
dog.
wish Big B's hand lasted longer.
Yeah,
The
if you say
dragon,
like, "Can I carry you, Copelia?" The dragon's just like, "Okay."
Okay.
You pick it up and it's heavy. It's a good sized creature, but you can still carry it fairly easily. You are walking like probably now like 20 feet per round.
Bear back.
You're quite slow, but yeah. So you take this. You take. It kind of looks around as you guys are going up. It's like, I don't remember all these things being dead. It's like, what happened to these guys?
I have no idea.
Did you say you have no
Take
idea?
I forgot to take my 12 little feet.
Did you say you have no idea, Copelia?
Yep.
Can you make me a deception check?
Oh my
Sure.
god, you're lying to a dragon
we know how good you are with these.
with how Scruffles went.
Wait, what happens if you tell
Imagine.
him the truth?
You just told them the truth. But Leah is actively lying right now.
Why are we lying?
I'm not lying.
Well, Copelia is, and that's all that matters.
I got a 20.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Okay.
you're fine.
All right, never mind.
He's just like, huh, strange. Things that can
Roll
happen in a
strength
nap.
check.
You're walking out of the cave, and the dragon just questioned what happened to these guys.
Oh, they're asleep.
Yeah, they're sleeping.
They're
Oh no,
sleeping.
it knows that they're dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
it knows what death is.
Oh, the rats. They're just like a burning pile.
No,
The rats are just a
Rats!
burning pile
rats,
outside right now,
no!
aren't they?
the rats fed it.
You guys walk out.
Cover with the holding bag.
You guys
You know,
walk
like when
out.
you're taking a bag like a cat and like to the vet, and you put a bag over a cloth over its head so it doesn't.
Oh, it's
Well,
nighttime.
the cat's out of the bag.
Oh my gosh, Caden. Caden.
Hilarious.
So you guys basically walk out there. It doesn't really notice anything else. It's too busy kind of just like looking around, watching you guys, things like that. You walk around the edge of the field. Capelia, the dragon hops out of your arms and begins flying next to you guys, like stretching its wings out. You can tell he's kind of having fun, like moving, actually not being in his little horde.
Oh, that's nice.
And you guys take him over to the ship, open it up, and he's like, fun ship, much bigger than the last one.
Last one?
The
Excuse
last
me?
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
Hunter's
we
ship.
probe this?
Oh.
Hunter had a
Okay.
ship.
Should
It was much
we
smaller.
try to... Would you be comfortable if we tried to go find Hunter for you?
I mean, that'd be fun. I don't know where he went though. He told me don't follow him, so he didn't tell me where he went.
Well...
If you give us a description while we're out on adventures, we can keep an eye out for him.
Sure, yeah. He is a Leonin. He's a lion guy. He wore very dark armor that sort of looked like me with my scales.
Oh, that's what the
Oh
the
no.
obelisk were.
Yep, that's what the obelisks were matching.
Gotcha.
And he had this big cape that kind of matched his own fur.
Okay.
Like that, the crystal. He wore crystal armor, and his name was Hunter. I don't like this.
Feels weird.
This is like I killed your mom and had
It was
you to watch my
dragon
treasure.
armor. It was dragon scale,
It's
wasn't
giving
it?
me...
It was dragon scale armor, though it wasn't crystal dragon scale armor. It wasn't just regular dragon.
Okay.
He did, however, have a crystal sword.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm.
It's giving me...
I can see the DM glee coming off of Kaden right now. I know what that's like. Don't scare me.
You know how in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, of course, Volo freaking killed the mom?
Yeah.
And it's like, I'll take care of the baby, and it's giving me that vibe.
Fun.
All right.
You're ugly, but I took care of you. So
I like
you
to
should
imagine
thank
when
me.
he gave that description, you all just looked at it like, oh, wait a second.
Hang on.
This isn't good.
So let's not find Hunter, yeah?
Yeah, let's not find
Uh,
Hunter.
Or
Yeah.
we leave the dragon at home and we go find Hunter to have a few words.
I'm gonna take Spell Sniper.
All right. Yeah, so you guys load him up. Who's gonna go talk with the farmer?
I'll go.
You talked to the farmer originally, right, Zyle?
I think so. I can go
I
talk
think it
with
was a
him
mix
again.
of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
let's just do that.
do some of us want to stay back with the dragon with dragon on the
Yeah.
ship?
Yes.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna check on Thisbe.
All right.
Oh my God,
yeah,
introduce them.
we'll go back to you in a second,
Oh
Kaylin.
my gosh, wait.
But yeah, Tim and Zio, you guys step out of the ship. You go knock on the door. The farmer wakes up. He's in like some pajamas. They're just like a loose-fitting white shirt and some just like generic pants.
Does he have a nightcap?
Yeah, of
Just
course.
heart-shaped
Yeah.
underpants.
Yes.
He's just like, oh, you're back. Did you explode anything else while you were down there?
We have taken care of the.
We killed quite a bit.
Oh, quite a bit.
We taken care of the problem.
What was all down there?
Some aberrant slimes, some big ass moles. You know.
I take out
Like-
the claw.
The usual.
He's like, oh, that. I guess that explains why the exterminator left. Well, I guess that is worthwhile for the deal. I will. He basically says, "Let me go real quick, double check. I do not want to be scammed over. I would like to go check the caves real quick."
Can we
Feel
ask
free.
him if he knows someone named Hunter?
I can.
You're not there.
You
You're
are
not, yeah.
at
Oh.
the ship.
Yeah.
Oh,
can
you
even-
should ask about.
Yeah.
You should...
You're not
Yeah.
there.
She has enough
Ah!
time. If she has enough time, she can go from the ship, lean over, like, "Hey, ask about Hunter," because he's going down to the cave. He's gonna go inspect it and everything like that.
Okay.
Did
Yeah.
you
Um,
send anyone else down there by chance?
he was like,
Exterminator?
The exterminator that ran away didn't tell me anything, was the only person that I sent down there. A couple others came through and asked questions, but they didn't bother actually doing anything. They all left. They weren't interested in a rat or bug extermination mission. So,
Do you know
I was
anything
just
about a Leonin passing through here?
I don't know of anybody passing through here. I have a couple different, typically half elves, some gnomish people who are of the land trying to get some good crops and things like that. But I don't remember any Leonins.
Okay. Asking for a friend.
Okay. He goes down there. You guys are sitting by. He offers you inside. He lets you guys sit down at one of his tables. After about like 15-20 minutes, he comes back out. He's like, "Well, you were right. There were some creatures down there. That is not what I expected. I'm sorry I couldn't have warned you about that. I was
Fine,
expecting different sort of insects."
Light work.
We're used to it. It's okay. It's in the title of being an adventurer.
He's like, "Indeed." He goes over to a chest, like a safe in the wall, takes out a key off his side, unlocks it, opens it up, does a dial that has a combination, opens that up the other way, and he pulls out a bag, sets it right in front of you. He's like, "That is
2,000, right?
Platinum is 100, correct?
Platinum is 10 gold.
10 gold. Okay, so it'd be 500 platinum." He sets down in
Yeah.
front of you. He's like, "That is 500 platinum for your worries. That 5,000 gold you were promised."
All right.
Wait, wouldn't it be 200?
No, it was 5,000 gold
5,000.
with bounty.
5,000 gold?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was 2,000.
So he drops it
Yeah.
in front of you guys. Yeah,
Sweet.
So wait, I have a question.
sure thing.
Since he's worried about, I doubt he's being mean, but since Azayo, I have the background of a failed merchant. Could I just like hold it for a moment to feel like if it actually feels like
Sure thing.
5,000?
Yeah, roll me a what would it be?
Sleight of hand, maybe?
I guess yeah,
Perception?
sleight of hand. Because you're not looking, you're feeling. Do sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. What is my bonus? Let me check. I'll have to check. Okay, and then add that to the roll when I make it. A 16.
16. Yeah, you feel it. It feels about right. It's platinum, so it's fairly easy to tell. There's a fair bit in here.
Good. Just double checking because I don't understand. He was worried about being scammed. And I'm like, I don't think he would do that because Zayo
Yeah.
tries to see a little bit of good in everybody. But
Yeah. So he's like, "Well, I'm gonna try to get some shut-eye, and I'm gonna try to fix my farm in the morning."
I don't think you should be seeing any more problems around here anytime soon, especially with there were some other creatures that I don't think would have really been related to some of the crop problem, but we definitely dealt with the crop problem.
Yes, that is good to hear. I'm gonna try to get
Um,
some contractors in here to block off that tunnel entirely too.
Good idea. Could we give the farmer our contact? Just ask him if a Leonian does happen to come back, passing through. Let
Did
us
they-
know.
Sure thing. Yeah.
They know how to contact the ship.
Basically what happens is you guys on the ship, you'll have a little contact log. They're easily reproducible, basically crystal structure that you can insert into any contact terminal, and it sends signals to specific people. You
Great.
give him one of those, and he's like, "Sure, if I hear about your friend, I'll send you some information."
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
He basically says like, "Well, I'll bid you all a fair night. You have fun on your adventures, and I'm going to get some shut-eye." And he walks to his back room.
Perfect.
I leave the house.
Yeah, you guys
Make
enter
it-
back on the ship. Before you do that, though,
But before
while
I,
all that's happening-
I lock the door a little bit so that way no
Yeah.
one breaks in.
while all that's happening, Kulana, you're on the ship. You want to introduce Thisbe to the dragon?
Yes, I'd love to.
Okay, so Thisbe is
Oh,
small.
no.
Thisbe's like 3 feet tall max. He's very small, but he's also super scrawny. Half of his height is from his forehead, basically. You bring out Thisbe. The dragon is kind of looking around. He's sniffing at all your tables and things like that. You hear him
Aw.
say, like, "This is interesting. It's very much different design." And you bring out Thisbe. What do you say with that?
I'm just letting you know that there is someone a little smaller than you, or a smaller one on the ship as well. This is Thisbe.
He looks over at Thisbe. He's like, he makes his face like, "What?" He's like, "Is it okay?"
Yes, Thisbe's fine. Oh, why does everyone have to be so confused on Thisbe, man?
He's gross.
He's not gross!
He looks like he's dying.
He is not gross.
He's a mutant.
He's
He's
a mutant, so mutated. He's like half cancer.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like every description of Thisbe gets worse and worse
I know.
every time you do it.
But I actually okay, but like I'm not giving up on him.
That's fine, but he's gross.
He is not gross.
So this dragon eats things the size of that. It wouldn't eat it because it'd be afraid it's like diseased.
Oh my gosh.
Its eyes
Well,
are
he's
catalyst
not food.
over. It can barely hold its own head up. It's so thin in its arms. It doesn't look like it's well nutritioned or has good nutrition.
Do we feed Thisbe enough?
You do. Yeah, you guys feed Thisbe like any other meal, but he just doesn't gain weight.
I wonder if that means we can feed Thisbe like bodies and he'll dispose of them.
Oh,
that's
okay.
that's the thing. Okay, but like Thisbe is a sweet boy.
How powerful is his digestive system? Well, I can figure that out.
We can figure this out. We can just make
So-
someone disappear.
What do
Exactly.
you say to the dragon after he says, "Is it okay?"
Yes, he's fine.
Okay. He kind of walks up and sniffs it, and Thisbe makes similar noise, but it's much more like a.
He's happy. Have you seen his smile?
It's a happy
No.
gurgle.
Very
Hey, do you
cute
remember that
smile.
the smile he has? He has like a huge toothy
Uh.
grin.
Yeah, because he just has a massive mouth.
He does, because he's happy.
The dragon kind of is like, okay, nice to not be surprised by that. It's
of
like
these days,
the
someone will
dragon
like
is a
this
little
one.
kid with no filter. That's what the character of the dragon is now.
Understandable.
Love them.
It's like every kid.
That's understandable.
If you ask that kid how you look, you
You
will
look
know
kind
how
of
you
gross.
look.
Are you okay?
Well, Thisbe has been through a lot.
Are you gonna get a haircut soon? It doesn't look good on you.
You're going out
My mom literally told me when I was younger, I went up to someone at church that had a nose piercing. I said, "What's that in your nose?" And they went, "Oh, this is nose piercing." I said, "That looks ridiculous." I just said that, apparently. I was like, what, 6, 5?
When I was in the
God.
grocery
Wow, you guys were tame. I took a shit outside pretending to be a dog.
I mean, I remember when I was in a grocery store and we were going by somebody and I go, "Wow, Mom, look at that lady's big fat butt!"
Oh my god.
I yelled it. My mom booked it and was like, "Fuck."
I don't know exactly
this.
how I would. I don't know if I've done anything like that. And if a child did that to me, I think I'd just be devastated. I think I'd be done for. That's the end of me right there.
I pointed out a lady who had she had like postpartum
Oh
belly,
no.
and I pointed out that she was big, even though she had she just had a baby.
Oh no.
Um,
All right. So yeah, you guys loaded back on the ship. How are you guys splitting up the gold? What's the plan with that?
Well, how
Um,
many of us are there?
There are 6 of you in total. 5 of you in total.
Well, hold on.
5. Okay, so it's
Actually,
500 platinum.
1,000 gold each. That'd be easy.
So,
There's 6 of us, and there's
And-
only 5,000 gold.
Well, I don't know if Ace is going to be able to join us very much often, so I'm not really including him in the total.
Oh, okay.
'Cause-
So we each get
yeah, I wouldn't-
1,000.
I don't want to add
1,000.
gold and then just redistribute that gold later when you guys need to pay for stuff.
is there like ATMs on home?
Yes. I think
there
there
is. There's a banking system that you're able to enroll in. It's
I
pretty
don't
easy.
trust. I don't trust
Alright,
the
can-
hose
Can we
banking system.
can we each take like a little gold tax and then exchange it for silver and add to the pile?
Sure, if you'd like to at some point exchange your gold for silver, that's
And then just give
That
it
is
to
fine.
the dragon?
yeah.
So,
So
you saying give it to Dragon?
Yeah, like give a little gold tax to dragon.
Do
you
we
know?
have any leftover like useless magical items?
so if you guys would like, everyone add 10 platinum to your inventory. I'm adding it for tech,
Okay.
so Elliot will have their share of gold. Excuse me.
And-
You're disgusting.
I am.
You know who also is?
My mom.
I was gonna piss off Kayla and jokingly say Thisbe.
Well, it's not
Wait,
wrong.
is it? You said 10 platinum or
Can
100?
we leave
10
my son
platinum.
alone?
Or
please?
yeah, 'cause
Platinum.
it's 100
Can we
gold
leave
per
my
platinum.
baby alone.
Or is it 10? Is it 10 or 100 gold for platinum?
If it's 1,000, it would be 100 platinum.
Okay, then it's 100 platinum.
How many platinum
Okay.
are we getting?
100
1,000.
platinum each.
Platinum each.
100, yeah, 100.
Got it.
Mother.
That's 1,000 gold now.
Yeah.
I got.
They have me again! We're not broke!
Yeah, after spending it
Hell
all on different
yeah.
things.
We don't have to hire the military, hopefully, anytime soon.
Yeah, so you guys basically have this downtime. What would you like to do? Are you gonna go back to the dig site or what's the plan?
Oh boy. Okay.
Things. Long rest.
Oh, you wanna
Yeah,
you wanna
long
sleep
rest.
first?
Long
Sure,
rest.
yeah. You
Long
guys
rest.
it's getting to morning. You guys have not slept for nearly like probably 20 hours ish.
Feel that in
So
real life right now.
you guys pop into your rooms. The dragon probably just kind of he'll sleep too because he's
Do I have a room in the ship?
there's an extra there's like two extra. It's not
Or
really
am I
so.
like on the couch sort of thing?
They're not. I
Woke
shouldn't
up
say
to Dangerous
rooms.
violence.
There's two wings on the backside of the ship that have bunk beds. Basically, there's
Okay.
enough. There's enough bunk beds to fit 10 of you in total.
Doesn't Saya have an underbed aquarium?
That was on the old ship. You don't have that anymore.
That's true.
Oh,
Depression.
no.
Yeah,
She
you
had
guys
a little
traded that
shark
ship
in
in.
Aw.
Maybe she gave the shark away?
Yeah, you guys didn't. Or I think you guys. No, you didn't take a fish tank at all. So you would have given that away.
Huh. I wonder where
you
Rufus
guys
is doing.
you guys basically load up the ship. You all hop into bed and you're like, well, we're going to bed. I need to sleep. The dragon kind of just picks a corner and just sits in
Good
it and is
night,
like, I'm going to bed.
Good night, dragon.
He's like, good night.
Night. I love him so much.
And you all begin sleeping. Everyone can
Wait.
get a long rest. You guys are
Yeah.
very tired from not sleeping for a
I
prolonged
don't
period
even
of
bother to
time.
get on my gear. I sleep with the rifle. Rifle's still on my back. I fall asleep.
You're just cuddling the rifle.
Follow the
The
rifle.
American dream.
No, please.
Quite literally.
Oh no.
Called the American dream, but you gotta be asleep to see it.
Isa does sleep with a knife under the pillow.
Oh my god.
And you all wake up well rested.
I just looked at my camera and I forgot the capybara is staring dead into space.
I have this one, but the capybara is just like.
I got the little T-pose and duck in the corner.
All right,
What's up?
what are we?
Hi Frank! Hi Frank, hi Frank, hi Frank, hi Frank, hi Frank.
Everyone says hi, Frank.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, Frank.
They all say
Frank.
hi, Dad. Hi, Frank. I don't know who are you looking for?
So, where are you guys off to next? What's the
Oh.
next plan of action? There's about 2
Your
days
mom's
until until the band shows up.
Your mom's house.
That's not
Got it.
that's not a place here.
What's your idea, Tim?
Well, I don't want to play this stupid campaign anymore.
If I can't go to your mom's house.
Oh boy. Let's see. Are there fun things like I don't really know what downtime is for D&D. I'm kind of new to
So-
that part of it.
You guys can either look for new missions, you guys can go back to the dig site to talk with Haas or things like that, or you can look for specific events going on, different sort of battle arenas that take place on the planet that you all know about. Some of you aren't a fan
I'm sorry,
of.
this is news to me.
There is a battle league on this planet that allows for
Oh,
everyone to
yeah.
just fight each other straight up, just like with your weapons, and you'll be perfectly fine afterwards. Last time we did it, however, a lot of people got upset because how it played out with the random matches.
Did it not go well in our favor?
No, well, the party themselves had some winners that or different people that fought different players that didn't. It was entirely random, so certain people were outmatched in certain classes. You also
Oh,
were
I
paired
see.
with one of the big bads that was not revealed yet, so he's still super powerful, but like was just
Gotcha.
kept a secret.
Forgot that we actually fought Coddlin in
Yeah.
gladiatorial combat.
You fought
and then
Coddlin.
killed him.
Yeah, you fought. Well, he also. I didn't hold back any of his stats. It was like his full stat block still. So he destroyed one of you. And I think it was you, Zio, or someone. And then Alerty destroyed Brian, who was his robot companion.
Destroyed me.
Oh, that's
Doll's
right.
the one. I think he destroyed Doll.
Oh, maybe that
I
was it.
destroyed Brian.
And then no, who did Alerty kill then? Alerty fought someone and won.
I think it was Kaylin.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Lizard lady fight hard.
So you mean
Yeah.
the robot that's currently disassembled in my robotics room?
Also was a friend of you know who.
Yeah,
And
Cotlin,
I
the one you banged.
wanted
Your
to
one,
fight.
your one night stand.
My
You're never living that down.
the
Nope.
one night stand that didn't count.
It counted, honey.
No,
I don't. Yeah, I
It
think
totally
it counts.
counted.
It's in the
It counted.
books.
It's on record. I have it on video.
We have videographic evidence.
Graphic evidence. Whoa, you guys.
Yeah, I
Really? You
hired
made
someone.
a
I had
porno?
someone to hire to
Oh,
animate it
is
and
that
everything.
My first sex tape. What?
What?
I hired someone to animate it, Kaylin. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
I was that someone.
Fan fiction. Fan
I wanna-
fiction.
I wonder who the VAs are.
Oh gosh. But no. Imagine if there's like fan fiction of all our characters.
I would hate that about mine specifically, because
Oh,
I got
no.
Oh no!
Oh,
There's
we
just
don't-
some really dedicated fan out there.
It is. My planet is
I
just
expected
that dark.
Twitch chat.
We'll start making NSFW.
You see, the best thing about this, I don't have a character. I don't have a character in any of this, so I'm unharmed.
You're the narrator.
Exactly.
We can
I
just
could-
turn.
I
don't have a
physical-
Kaden,
The fanfics.
you'd realize that there are artists in this.
I don't have a corporeal form in this world, so I'm fine.
You are just the planet of Hone.
I
You're
am the
only
Kaden,
planet.
I
It makes
literally
sexy
know.
Hone.
I know. We know.
What?
I know you in person.
You do.
I could literally drag you.
What does that mean?
You know what you do? You know what you do to give Kaden a corporeal form? Take Hone and just put a little bit of fishnet legging on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Nice. I approve of that message.
With like high heel pumps.
Just like a little tiny one at the bottom of the South Pole.
You know, like that one SpongeBob bit where Patrick,
Patrick,
has
yeah.
long legs.
Yes.
Just that. All right, Twitch chat, you need to
I
get on
would-
it. Come on,
I would
let's see it.
strive to
See
have
it,
legs
Twitch.
like that.
Or I guess chat in general. I have multiple channels. I forgot about that part.
Give us your fanfics about our characters.
Do you see?
I
We will
don't
read
Give
them.
us your
I-
favorite fan fictions.
We will read them on stream.
We will read them on
Oh,
stream.
no.
If someone writes a full fan fiction, I'll gladly narrate it on a video. I'll upload that to my Patreon. Come on, let's go.
This would be
It's
perfect. There is one thing I wanted to do actually.
What is that?
That claw.
Mhm.
I want to carve it.
You want to just carve into it, like make a little.
Yeah,
thing?
make a little figure.
Sure. Yeah. You
was so
you have a
tired.
dagger. This material is pretty hard. It's similar to steel, because it's specifically meant for boring out stone from a creature. Though it is a little softer for the fact that it can break away and regrow over time. But yeah, carving into it takes some time, and as you're just flying through the air, you can carve into it and get sort of a rough sculpture in one evening, probably.
So I see them doing this.
Yeah, this is going on while you guys are flying around. Whatever you guys end up doing, this is kind of happening. Capelli is flying, you're walking around, so you can probably see it.
I have tools in the robotics shop, right, that are very good for being able to cut through steel.
Probably.
So I'm like,
That
do you want to?
sounds.
I'm like, do you want a better set of tools?
I would love that. I'm kind of
Alright.
just working with some thieves' tools and a dagger I
Oh
found.
yeah, I have some very good tools. So I said to my
Aw.
robotics office, the Alerty's robotic husk is still
Yeah,
laying out on
So
the table.
what you
like,
see
don't mind that.
there's like down in the engine room, there's an area where she has a table set up next to the engine area and some parts strewn about. But on one of the tables, there is like not an Argonian, sorry. What are the
It's not essentially the lizard
yeah.
folk.
Essentially,
They're
Is it-
literally
is it
just called
lizard
lizard
folk?
folk.
I thought there was another
literally
one.
folk, I think.
Yeah, so there's a lizard. There's just a lizard head. Like it looks like
Oh.
exactly living human, except there's like a seam cut at the neck where it reveals machine parts. And then there's a
And it's like-
body laid down with it opened up. There's like a core in there, things still moving slightly, all strewn across this table.
I'm kind of just feeling with my blade as I walk in. I look up, just point to it. What's with the machine? I hope.
Yes. I don't know.
The last person that we fought was very good with robotics, and I wanted to see what I could learn from it. So this was one of their more annoying ones.
Well, someone
the
was
little
down here
side
a little
pick.
while ago.
So I
It's
kind
not,
of no, it's very very shut down. I
Okay.
took out if I'm correct, I basically
You
removed as
basically
much-
ripped out its heart.
Yes.
Oh, fun.
So it should not be coming to life anytime soon. I still have the big crystal power core, don't I?
I believe so. I believe you have
I'm
everything
just
still.
like, here it is.
Yeah, it's like a crystalline
Oh.
structure that's glowing with sort of a red energy around it.
Put it-
Fun.
Back at the bag of holding,
What
and
are
I
you
show.
gonna do with it?
Apparently, it's some kind of power source. It's weakened due to it being a little bit damaged from being pulled out of Alerty here. But
Yeah, I'd think.
I point to my wall of tools. I'm like, help yourself. Just put them back in where you got them. They are organized.
Put that thing back where it
Will
came
do.
from, or so help me.
You know, like, have you guys seen Big Hero 6? How like Wasabi has all his stuff like
Yeah.
wiped
I
out? That's
love
what
Wasabi.
that's what it looks like.
Aww,
Wasabi's adorable.
Wasabi was great.
love them.
That movie did need a little bit of better writing, but it was very fun.
It was very fun. I liked it a lot.
I love
Carrie-
Max.
Yeah, so how far do I get with the better tools?
You can probably get a little bit further with it, cutting through the material a lot easier. Those like Dremels, it's all sort of powered by the extra, like the off energy and off heat from the engine ship as well. So it's sort of like efficient. And you can kind of drill, you get like Dremels, different sort of drill bits, different sort of like laser cutters, things like that. And you can kind of cut into it. What are you trying to make?
I'm trying to make a sculpture of the mole creature.
Okay. Can you roll me a, let's
Oh,
see
cool.
here. I guess just sleight of hand.
All right. Come on.
There's not really like an art.
It's a 9.
Okay. And then I want
Uh.
one more for like design. So I think what we're gonna do is just a performance.
Okay.
We'll keep it basic and simple. That's the
Let's
closest
say
thing to art.
17.
So you don't get very far. You're trying to learn these tools, and you're like drill. You go too fast. You cut a little deeper. You're like, oh, oopsie. I guess that's the arm there now. And you're cutting through it. You get about halfway done. You have a rough shape drawn out, but no fine details added. But you do see the shape of this creature taking form.
Yay! All right.
As for everyone else, where's the plan? Where you all going to? Are you trying to look for a different like an event happening? Are you looking for some form of different like some city to explore, or you want to go back to the dig site, talk with Haas?
Hey, we take some time to, just relax. Like, go find something fun to do. We haven't done that in a while.
Not since the carnival and that ended in an attack, right?
And a fireball? Yeah.
It ended in a fireball.
Carnival?
Melavar?
On,
Oh, you're talking Melavar old times? Oh yeah, that's a while ago.
We don't talk about the dating sim that happened in the Underdark, because that was for a mission.
That was fun though.
It was. But it was on a mission. We were relaxing.
It was
So-
strictly business.
If you look onto so like every ship can connect to like sort of an internet like thing. There'll be basic updates and different sort of like maps and GPS. You see that in a city called Marvelous, there's actually a festival going on.
Ooh.
It is like just a time of celebration for, I think what it would be for like basically a fall festival where it's like, hey, things are growing, we're doing good, come buy our stuff.
Absolutely, I want to go to this.
It's nothing super crazy, but it is a city. If you look it up, basically, it's a city of agricultural that is based right on a man-made river in the equator of Hone.
Very, very nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We going?
I don't see
Oh,
why
why
not.
not?
I'm in.
All right.
I love fall
So
festivals.
I need to Google one last thing too.
I mean, considering you're making this up on the spot, yeah, go for it.
It's not for that; it's for your dragon.
Oh. Also, what do we
what's-
think of the dragon model I just found in
That's
general?
so cute.
Let me see. I'll judge it. Yeah, it's fairly good.
Like,
Little-
I don't know
He's a little pudgy.
specifically for the crystal one, but
Yeah, that's gonna be hard because that's a recent thing for even D&D.
that'd be hard to find. Yeah.
You know what's
It's-
really funny?
It's
What?
not really, but 5e.
I actually have a character. I just completely realized I actually made a character for illustration project I was doing for when I was in a college for 6 weeks.
Ooh.
And
Of?
I actually have a character for a book I wanted to illustrate. And it was a boy and a dragon, and the character was named Dragon.
Aww.
And I have
So yeah, if
a picture of it.
you guys are a little bit more southeast of this location, so it takes you probably about 5 hours to fly there. As you're going about, you're carving into your things. You kind of help them out, finding out, showing them off the tools.
Eventually helping them because I understand they have a little bit of kick behind them.
Dragon is kind of looking at the windows, just like watching things go by. If there's a bird, he kind of like snaps at it with his mouth like a dog.
Does Dragon have tiny wings?
They're
And he's
they're
like- has
pretty
like a-
big. They're probably about
Oh.
5 feet wide.
I was gonna say
Oh, wow.
my character Dragon has smaller wings and a big body.
No, he can fly in with his wings at this point. But I did Google it. He cannot turn into a human yet, most likely.
Oh, okay.
So
We
he's
can't have a
still.
little toddler coming around with us?
Nope. You have a dragon. That's it. You guys basically fly over to this city called Marvelous. You see it on the horizon. It is built. So there's this massive river that is man-made on the Hone equator. It was originally dug out from a large like crack, sort of like a ravine that was built or that was around. They filled it in with extra material to kind of bring it all to a certain level, and they built a man-made river. This is like a perfectly clean water source, things like that. And this city is quite wide. It's probably about 4 miles long, of just like city town with a bunch of bridges crossing constantly, like drawbridges and things like that. But it's only probably like a mile wide on either side. It's very much designed around this river. You see it's about midday right now, and there's like concessions going on. There's a parade going through the center of the city. You can see these floats and things like that, and there are a lot of ferries and boats going through this river at the time as well.
Cool.
Fun.
So what are you doing? Are you just going to land and explore the area?
That sounds good to me.
All right, you guys land the ship. There's an obvious area for parking. It's on the outside perimeter of the ship. You land down. The parking attendant, I guess you'd call it, comes up, lets you guys know your ship's ID, where it's stationed, gives you a little tag for it and everything like that. And then Dragon comes up behind you, is like, "Where are we going?"
We are going into
we don't bring the dragon, do we?
I don't see why not. They're just a little puppy dragon.
Are you gonna
They're
tell
not-
the dragon you're gonna go exploring to not explore with you, Tim?
Exactly.
You're gonna break his little heart.
His little
Don't
dragon
do this
heart.
to me, Caden.
His little baby dragon
I
heart.
say we
I
let
gotta
him
be
talk.
responsible at some point.
If we want him to see if you don't want to, I will stay
Okay,
by
yeah.
him.
Yeah, we're not locking him in another cave. Essentially,
Yeah,
we're bringing
We-
the dragon. All right.
we'll leave him alone.
If you guys asked him to stay back, he was gonna whimper and cry.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I was 100% gonna have that happen.
Okay.
yeah. We're letting him come. Ah, my mic!
Oh.
I fell
For
off my
carrying
desk.
purposes, can we have a backpack on someone's shoulder with the dragon in the backpack?
No.
The backpack of the dragon's too big.
The dragon is about 4 feet. It's like a large dog.
You put
Medium.
a full longsword in the backpack.
Yeah, but that's
Bag of
thin.
holding.
If you do bag of holding, the issue is it doesn't have anything to grab on, and it also couldn't open up that wide.
You ever seen those puppy backpacks for people in New York City?
If you wanted
Yeah.
to get one made, Copelia could probably have it on her back. The
I
only
sound
issue
like
is
that's
you
too
don't
big.
have that. You'd have to get it custom made, which would probably take a day of leather working.
All right.
Let's do it.
In, while we're here, can I just do a little note to, if I see a leatherworking
Yeah.
shop, I
Sure,
go
yeah.
in.
This seems like the place you would find leatherworking, though. This seems like a very much arts and
Perfect.
crafts sort of agricultural, cultural area.
All right. So if I just keep a lookout, sort of thing. All right. Perfect.
So you guys offload on the ship. You definitely instantly get glances is that's a dragon. What dragon in the city? What? There's technically no laws against it though, because not many people expect you to just have a dragon.
Dragons usually do their own thing.
Yeah.
So I have a plus
Oh,
6
that is-
intimidation.
Exotic pet balls.
Do you want me to roll intimidation just to try and keep people from confronting us about it?
He's my seeing eye dragon.
He's my
Seeing
seeing
eye
eye
dragon,
dragon.
nice.
I only
He's
have
my emotional
one.
support dragon.
Okay. Yeah,
Exactly.
you can roll me an intimidation check that if anyone like tries to be like, what do you do? You can't bring that here. Like, no, I can.
I just glance at them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just do
Roll
the
for it.
glance.
Let's see how good you do it.
All right. Here we go.
That will be
That's
a
a nat
4.
20 with
Oh,
plus 6.
baby. Yeah, so basically anytime a guard's like, whoa, you can't bring that dragon, you're like, there's no law against this, sir. And you can like step in like, I guess you're right. Like, just back up. That's pretty much the interaction you have. You definitely have kids,
Oh.
like little kids running up like, oh my gosh, dragon! And just not realizing like that's a dragon. It could kill this child.
The dragon.
Yeah.
But every time it happens, they run up to pet it. If you don't stop them, the dragon just like makes little noise like
Aw.
Try to
things
let
like
the
that.
kids know, like, just ask,
Yeah.
Maiden's a furry.
petting the dragon.
I can make small little reptile noises, so I'm a furry.
Probably that would be. I'm not finishing the sentence. So
Shoot, where is it?
So
Sorry, I
I
just
can
thought of
confirm Kanan's a furry.
Okay.
I'm going to be responsible
you,
with
but you're
this
a furry.
little dragon under our care, and just like new kids, make sure you ask before petting and.
Kaylin, that's a red flag. Get the fuck out of there when you can.
Wait. A furry is a red flag? I
what
feel
are
like
you
there's a large
saying?
community on Twitter gonna riot against
Also,
you, Leah.
rich furries. Rich furries.
Leah,
You
are
see
we
that meme
gonna
I sent
get
you, Leah?
Canceled right now.
Well, if I'm getting canceled for that, sure. Sure.
Okay, sorry, random thought. Iceland. It is illegal to have turtles in Iceland.
What?
I
As well
imagine
as
Crab.
lizards and snakes.
I imagine
in
it's a
Iceland?
ecological thing because they're
Yeah,
not
it
they're
is,
not
yeah.
native on that planet.
But I thought
Planet?
of it with the
What?
with the law you were
Planet.
Yeah, sorry, I'm on Hone. They're not allowed in that continent.
saying.
Oh.
I thought of it when you brought up
No,
the
because
dragon
this planet has nothing, so there's nothing before. So bringing something new in doesn't really matter because if something else dies off, it wasn't here in the first place.
law. Sweet.
So they didn't have any laws about allowing dragons in cities. Oddly enough.
Everything's an invasive species. Here.
Exactly.
Like that one time where I saw a picture, it's like, due to recent events, Oreos will no longer be allowed in the library. And I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, you guys are gonna be the reason a new law is formed.
Wow.
What
Somewhere in the
happened?
city council, we need a new bylaw.
So yeah, you guys walk through the city. Walking through here, you guys see like all the food stands you can think of. There's like different forms of cooked meat.
Oh.
There's different like popcorn vendors, different sort of other different pop seeds. You have grilled like stir fried cups. There's like cup noodles, things like that. Just anything you can imagine. There's growing something here. This is a
Thank
very
you.
large
Thank you.
agricultural city that grows probably any food, has any animal farm you can think of. That's like what this city does.
I
No,
imagine
one
not
update
what
my
farms
cursor.
I could think of.
Well, yeah,
I
it
love
has to be native. It has to be something they'd
Exactly.
import to home.
Exactly.
You almost
Just
said
like-
native to hone. But...
Native, yeah, that's not the right term. They are
People
now,
are like-
but they
Unless,
weren't
unless we're
before.
cooking sand, I mean.
People.
There's
That's how
also
you make-
there
That's how
is
you make glass.
there is something that Dragon takes a liking to. There is a
Oh?
big bag of it's called like Fiery Bugs is the brand name, but it's like a mixed bag of seasoned crickets, different sort of
Oh, it
spiders,
sounds
things like that, all in a
good.
bag.
I look.
And Dragon just looks at it, he's like, can I get that?
Yes,
To-
you
Well,
can. Absolutely, you can. I'm
There's
spoiling this thing.
here's a question now. Here's what before we do. As responsible caretakers, do we teach Dragon how to use their hoard as an economy, or do we just buy shit for him?
Are you suggesting that we introduce this dragon to capitalism? Are we actually gonna take away from this dragon's little hoard of money? Are we gonna do this?
You're right. You're right.
Oh,
You're
no?
right. We'll buy it for him. We're buying it
gonna-
for him.
I feel like this sounds like one of those parents that just bring like the piggy bank in with the kid, and they're like, "All right, now you got to give the lady the coins."
I've
the
had
kid's
people
like,
do
"But I
that
don't want
to me.
to."
I'm a cashier.
But I don't want to give the lady the coins. I like my coins.
You
I
have
gotta
to,
pay
Timmy.
for it.
Okay, no, we will buy. I look, and I was like, okay, so I look down at the dragon den, and I'm like, you want those?
He's like, yeah, I'd love it.
All right,
Absolutely, you can have them.
I look at the tender, like, and I'm like, how much for the firebugs?
He's like, so this guy's like, you're talking to this dragon like it's a person, just like staring at this dragon.
Oh right, the dragon's telepathic.
Yeah. It's because
so everyone just thinks we're crazy.
Yeah, you're just talking to a dragon. He's like, it's 5 silver.
I look down and I'm like, how many do you want, dragon?
So he's like,
actually, can we ask how long they last first? Like,
so
how long they
they're
can
not
store?
alive. They're like dead,
Yeah,
cooked, and seasoned.
I'd
They're
like
probably
to
they're probably like
They're
a big
indefinite.
sad, like, yeah, they're bugs.
Like they're not gonna go bad.
Most likely not, but they're a fair sized bag. So the dragon's probably like, one for now, one for later.
That
I'm
sounds
like,
good to me.
I'll take 2.
He's like, okay. You pop down 10 silver into his hand. He gives you 2 of these bags. If you open one up and just kind of feed it, it's like kind of sort of like feeding a horse, and the
Yeah.
dragon will just start munching away at it.
I'll tie some to my belt, so if he wants it, you know, like how moms tie popcorn to their bag and gives their kid, I'll do that with the
Yeah,
bag.
he's sitting there just making his casual like lip smacking, like like
As we
the
walk,
weird
I want to
cat
occasionally
videos.
just pick one out and just toss it to him.
Occasionally,
just pick
I
one
am
out.
going to have him make a
no.
dexterity check
It's gonna smack
to
him right
see
in
if
the
he can do it.
No. I'm so sorry, little guy.
I feel
Let's
like
see.
Tim and I have just become full. Like we will
Oh.
take care of this dragon.
Unnatural
Yes.
20. So yeah, you do it and he just
Nice!
munches it right in the air every time you do it.
He's a natural.
He's a natural. We can teach him new tricks. He's still young.
Yay! Oh, I love this.
Wonderful.
We're gonna be in a good retirement home, aren't we?
Oh yes.
So you guys spend your time. You're walking through here. Tim, you on the way there. You do find a vendor like on the side of an area that has
Mhm.
just like leather working. It's mostly like armors, but mostly like not actual really good armor, but like dyed armor to be more.
Dyed armor? Oh, like colored.
Yeah, but what's like
that's
ceremonial,
cool.
more ceremonial in nature. It's not for
Oh,
being like,
okay.
this is hide armor, you'll take an axe and you'll survive. It's more of like you're a warrior, but you want to be presentable. We have leatherwork here. It has everything from like armor, different sort of bands, headdresses, backpacks are in there, things like that.
When you want to kill, but you want to look pretty.
Exactly. You gotta
Um,
be fashionable when you're drawing blood. You know.
So I guess we need measurements, huh?
Yeah, someone's gonna
So
have to measure
can I
your
just-
dragon.
Can I talk to Dragon?
Sure.
We're gonna get you something to help you go around on adventures with us easier, but we're gonna need to take some to measure how tall you are and how big you are, okay?
He's like, why I can fly. Why would I need something to help adventure?
But yeah, he's a
Um,
dragon.
He can fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a dragon.
Why did no one tell me this earlier when I was talking
Well, he
about
was
this?
he was flying when you were next to him. When you guys were walking through the field, he was flying next to you guys, stretching out his
Yeah.
I
wings.
was not aware of any of this. Okay, I guess
he
we
can
don't
fly.
need a saddle for the dragon.
What if-
Saddle?
what if-
Wait,
Put a saddle on Leah so the dragon can ride her.
Stop. Stop.
Wait, I'm
This
horse
is turning
now?
into this is turning into arc.
Stop, please. Leave it alone.
Okay.
Words are
I mean,
hard.
I'm not opposed to it. I'm just confused.
I'm not saying no. I'm just asking why.
Okay, I guess we
So
do
wait,
not need a
remember
backpack
how we
for the
told
dragon.
Leeway that we were going to meet a dragon?
Now she's gonna meet two.
Now we have two.
Oh, this is great.
I love this. Okay. Would they happen to have boots?
Yeah, they'd have some leather boots.
Great. I need a new pair, anyways.
Yeah.
I've
So
gone through 3 pairs already.
there are 3 different styles. There's some low cut boots that sort of wrap around the middle. There's some
might
like
need a couple
working boots
pairs.
that are a little bit like more steel toe style, though they don't have the steel toe part, but more of a hard worker adventurer style boot. And there are some
Okay.
like high knee high boots that are very sleek pirate esque. They all come in different,
Knee-high?
yeah, like knee high boots.
You had me there. Knee-high boots.
That comes in several different colors, with the main base material being brown, black, and sort of a reddish color. And then it has accents of anything you can ask for. Basically, they'll make dye on the
Okay.
spot and dye a new pair.
Oh, that's cool.
what do you think? Black and a bit of blue, or leather and a bit of blue, like brown?
Again, I would maybe make it like the brown and like almost like a brown and like the black kind of like goes into it a little bit. It makes like a really dark brown, and then you got
Okay.
like a cobalt blue.
Yeah, that.
All right,
I like the blue. I want to keep like the
so you
planet.
want to get the regular leather, blue accents, and then a black fade into the top part.
Yeah.
Okay, so you pick it up. There is a Triton. Do I want to do Triton? Sure, there's a Triton. There's a Triton
Not
woman.
hone.
Yeah. There's some.
Out of water much.
They're
You're
from
not from around here, are you?
They're from Lasarth, but that's why they're living in this water-based agricultural area. But she's sitting behind the counter, kind of working on a leather piece. But you bring up this pair of boots, and you're like, "Hey, I want this dyed to be blue accents with a black fade." And she's like, "Oh yeah, we can definitely do that. So you give me a couple minutes." She walks to the back, brings out this tray. There are like every color of the rainbow. There's probably like 15 different dyes of different shades of colors and things like that. She takes on a darker blue that sort of has like I almost said like an oxidized copper, but that's too bright. It'd be more of a like a lapis color, like my shirt almost actually. A little bit darker than that with a sort of a crystal-like shimmer to it. She takes that, gets a big scoop of it, puts it in the center, mixes it with sort of an oilish material on the side, covers up into these different sort of like strips of leather down, gets that accent points, dyes some of the threads by brushing over them with a stroke of the paint, and then she gets a sponge out, a good sized sponge, brings out some of the black dye she has on the table, mixes it with this oil, pats it on top up to the boot, and kind of like spreads it in through it. She's like, we'll set this here for about 5 to 10 minutes, and that will be about 5 gold.
Perfect deal.
Yeah. You take it. You guys look around. There's like even leather hats, like cowboy hats going on too, and things like that. But after that 10 minutes, you can get the leather boots, switch into them, and they are form fitted to, or they're you picked out the ones that fit your foot the best, and so they're a good fit, and they are looking stylish. She warns you. She's like, now do be careful. They only fully cure after the first 8 hours after usage. If you do get them wet or muddy, make sure to clean it off as soon as possible. Otherwise, the dye can fade.
Great.
You're like, but have a wonderful day.
You as well.
You guys walking by, you continue seeing that. You guys see different, like there's another vendor by the boat, by the dock that is selling ferry rides. You just hear a man hollering like, join the ferry ride. Get your tickets now to sail the river. I don't know what they'd call it. There'd probably be a name for it, but yeah. Sail the river.
Sail the man-made river.
Sail the man-made river, sure. Get a tour of the city from the waters and nice and cool area. There's that. There's also a billboard, or not a billboard, but like a posting board that is announcing a 6 o'clock firework festival, where at 6 o'clock they'll start some fireworks.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. It
Wanna
is.
go on the ferry?
So for you guys, it is about probably 12 now. You guys probably got out around like 2 a.m. Started flying later, and it's actually no, it's probably close to 3 then, because you slept and then flew.
So it's around 3 o'clock right now?
3 o'clock. So you have about 3 hours until the fireworks, and then tomorrow, or 2 days, or no, 1 day, tomorrow evening, the band should be here.
Great. What are we thinking? Want to keep looking around, or are we doing ferry ride?
I mean,
Ferry ride.
All right.
Ferry ride.
sure.
Pelly is excited for this boat.
So yeah, you guys walk down to the dock. The tickets are there's a sign posted on there that has just like different ages things. For an adult it's about five or for an adult it's 5 silver, for a child it's 3 silver, for an infant it's 1, and then on the bottom it says pets and animals 10 copper.
Excuse me. He's 1 year old. What are you talking about? Pets? What is this?
So yeah, you walk up to the guy. He's like, how many of you are there?
There's 5 of us, right?
5 of you now, yes.
And
5 and
then
an infant.
He looks over at your dragon. He's like,
I said infant.
He just puts his hands up. You know, I won't argue with that.
Right.
It'll be 26 silver then.
All right.
Are you paying that, Tim?
I got this one. Yeah.
Okay. Tim's loves spending money.
I love spending money for the party. I love it so much, honestly.
I like spending money.
Bought the dragon some
Shoot,
bugs.
I gotta convert stuff.
Yeah,
How
if you
much,
give him 1 gold, he would give you
Okay.
back 74 silver, I believe.
Okay.
Is it 100
Yep.
silver per gold, or is it 10 silver per gold? 100 silver per
Well,
gold.
there's, yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, perfect. So,
Okay, there we go.
yeah, he ends at you. He's like, all right, welcome aboard. You guys walk
Believe
on.
At least I believe it's 100 silver. I
If
don't know.
not, you got out.
It is,
free.
yeah. I just looked at it.
So
Okay.
you guys go onto the ferry. It's a very nice ferry. It seems to be recently built. It has very nice colors. The whole city has a blue to green vibe about it. Everything is that sort of blue, green, cyan hues.
Oh, no.
So the ship itself is a green ship with a blue like skirting along the sides. It has a big sign that just says I believe it was the Marvelous Ferry Company. Was it Tim doing math?
I'm doing math. All right, it was 10. It was
It was 10. So then yeah,
I
you'd
did all
get
that, yeah.
you'd
I
get
gave
4
3
back.
gold, I took 4 back.
Yeah, 4 silver back. You guys hop on. There's a lot of like younger kids and then just some like touristy looking people. And you guys sit down on the front of the ship. There does seem to be an announcer up front. They're wearing the generic like carny outfit, the red and white.
Oh, yeah.
It's that, but it's blue and green, and they have like a safari hat on, basically. Trying to go for this like adventurous vibe.
I bet Dragon's having a good time.
Yeah, Dragon's just looking around like, this is so cool.
Better than a cave,
Better
right?
than being better
He's
than
like,
being
yeah,
a cave.
I didn't get it. When we went exploring with Hunter, man, he kind of just, we walked, we chat a little, we talk, but it was nothing like this. We stayed mostly in a desert.
Oh,
He's just
no.
looking around. You guys hear the lady up front is just like, everyone aboard, you have about 10 minutes before we set off for sail. You see that there's like probably 3 more of these ships along this water. And she just, after about 10 minutes, you guys start taking off. It's not the fastest ferry in the world, but you do completely go under all these drawbridges. They don't open up. The ferries are short enough that it just sets shut, and the river's low enough, it just glides right under it. And then your announcer she speaks up. She's like, welcome aboard the Marvelous Ferry Company ferry. We will be doing a great little tour of the city today. If you guys don't know, Marvelous is a city based on agriculture, and because of that, we also have a lot of creative arts around here as well. You can find many a handmade leatherworker, many different sort of metalworking, art groups, things like that. Anything you can imagine, paintings, you'll have it here right at your fingertips. We have a great arts program with several theaters throughout the city, all putting on their own shows. There should actually be one happening closer to 7 or 8 o'clock tonight.
Ooh.
A showing of one of our theaters. There are large amounts of concession stands with the most delectable food you can find in any city. We grow it all here ourselves, from the herbs to spices, different sort of animals. That's all homegrown here, treated with great respect and put right on your table fresh. If you're looking for lodging, there are several different inns and taverns throughout the city. They serve this food, all grown in Marvelous itself too. No need to export anything from any other part of the world or galaxy. We have everything you can need here, including the finest beds you'll find anywhere. She kind of goes through,
Town
you
that
guys.
prides themselves on beds.
Mhm.
How's that
That's new.
improv tour guide speech going along there, Kaden?
It's going great,
It's pretty
baby.
good.
That's very fucking well done.
She continues down the path. You guys get a whole tour. It's probably about like a 1 mile path down and then back. She points out different buildings, different sort of monuments, speaking about that's a monument to our founder. He was a scientist that wasn't too happy with the work that being done in a certain city, so he moved out to Marvelous around the river to build agricultural space to grow food for an entirely independent nation. You also pass down, she continues, we have one of our solar farms down further here. If you look at it, there is a field of probably about 500 solar panels that power this entire city. We are entirely self-sufficient. If Hone was to fall in a day, we would be one of the few cities that would be perfectly fine.
Everything about this city sounds like they want to split from home.
So it's modern.
Self-
It's modern day America.
Oh my gosh, I'm losing my voice.
Honestly,
Like,
I'm
yeah,
fine with that.
honestly,
we're totally self-sufficient. We don't need any import. Totally self-powered. Got our own river, everything.
we were.
If home were to collapse, knock on wood.
Wait,
be
Kaden, wasn't it your
fine.
dad? Wasn't it your dad that was the one that wasn't sure? Like, why do we need solar panels?
Oh my god.
Wasn't
Well,
that your
that's a
dad?
little different because if you just put solar panels on the, he was talking about the cabin. If you just put solar panels on the cabin, it would only work during the day, which you don't need
Yeah.
lights during the day.
Yeah,
We'd have to
yeah,
also
we
put in
don't-
a battery system, which would be very
Yeah.
expensive to make it worthwhile.
Yeah, it's the solar panel itself is already expensive, but it's the battery system
Mhm.
that stores the power that is
Yeah.
the bitch of it.
Yeah, but
Oh,
if you just already have energy, it's fine.
Yeah.
And if not, you can just sell it.
And she kind of just like leads you guys through it, kind of explaining everything. She points out several different locations, like a famous bridge that is, it's actually like handcrafted stonework that builds up like a web, and it has a like it splits perfectly in the center like a puzzle that goes to these arches behind. She's like, this is one of our biggest tourist attractions. It leads directly to the largest theater in the city, and it will be one of the best views for tonight's fireworks show. If you guys are going to be around then, the ferries will still be open, and we will actually hold different sort of ferry groups available for the whole show, so you can see the fireworks from a distance on the river water.
This sounds great. This
Uh,
town's got it all. Dang.
uh,
I want to
we
live
move-
here now.
I was like, can we move here?
Like,
Dragon.
I want to move here now.
Dragon's just looking around, just like looking at everything, like, wow, whoa, awesome.
Dragon's mind is expanding.
Yeah. As you guys get off, they hand you a little tiny, like a little pamphlet that kind of tells you more about the ferry company and gives you a sort of a map of the whole city as well.
I love this. Oh my goodness.
Marvelous is one of the cities I wrote when I first wrote Hone, but we never got to.
There
Well,
we
I'm
go.
glad we did now.
It seems better than Hone. Maybe we should switch
This
to
city is better than home.
Hone is just capitalism incarnate. That's what Hone is.
And we
Can
still
we
have
just
all
refer
the,
to Hone as, oh, that
Amer-
garbage can with that really nice
This
city.
is America.
yeah. This is America, yeah. But can we just like convince Haas to like switch the fact that, oh no, can we have it rented out from Marvelous instead?
Well,
Marbles.
you'd have to have a site that has the teleporter active in the center of Marvelous.
Yeah.
We
Marvelous.
can make it work.
Marbles.
We'll figure a workaround. That'll be fine.
We can figure
We'll just
something
take the
out.
dig site and push it somewhere
Oh
else.
gosh, that'd be a project.
Uh,
All right.
everyone lines up. All right, now push.
That's like the NPC canon.
The SpongeBob episode where they move the entire town.
I know.
Like,
Just to
pushing
get
it.
crushed by an Alaskan bullworm.
Yeah, the Alaskan bullworm.
Yeah.
So I will ask,
Push.
what would you guys like to do before we end here? So I will have it all prepared for next time.
Gotta go fist.
What do you think about moving on to? You guys just want to wait for the fireworks show?
I think that sounds good. Yeah. Do we want to watch it on the ferry or on the bridge?
What does Dragon want to see it at?
Dragon's
what does
like-
Dragon
Yeah,
want
what
to
is
do?
If you
Dragon-
ask Dragon's like, I think the bridge would be cooler. We were already on the ferry.
Then we'll watch it
All
on
right,
the bridge.
let's go to the bridge then.
What does Dragon want to do? Does Dragon want to see any of the shows, or does it want to see any of the
He's like- I just want to eat the food.
Okay, we'll get some more food,
Yeah.
and
I
then
kinda
we'll
wanna
wait for
go
the
see a
fireworks.
show.
I will have to
this. I
come
kinda
up
wanna go
with
see
a
a
show,
show,
because I did not improv an entire comedy sketch or whatever for a show.
This is your weekly challenge. You have to make an entire sketch.
Yeah,
for tomorrow.
Your
I will
homework.
pre-record it and everything. I'll
my
put
God,
on a
if you-
single person play.
I want you to play every character and just switch.
I mean,
back and forth.
If I
a green screen.
if I real quick, let
Yeah.
me. I was gonna say I was gonna reveal the green screen. I'd have to. Wait. Let me.
I just found something I don't
There
know
we
how
go.
to feel about.
I am back.
Magic. How do you disappear with it?
That's a joke,
How do you,
right?
how do you do that?
It's a green screen. I just disable my camera.
Oh, Okay, I'm in V. Here I was thinking the green screen was still like the one projecting the.
No, it's just a video in the background. Like how I showed you earlier, Tim. If I turn off these lights,
What did you send me?
you can see the green screen.
Kaylin, what the fuck?
All right, so we're gonna end stream here. I will get you guys a show you can watch. I'll get you guys food you can find, things like that for next
Can we
time.
literally just have it like be like a movie night?
Movie
I'll get a
night.
watch along
night.
going. But thank you all so much for watching.
Off day movie.
If you guys did enjoy, make sure to follow. If you guys watch in the future, let's see me live. Go to Twitch or cadenbuff.com/socials, and you can find everywhere where I am. And I will be ending stream here. Ignore all the screaming and pain in the background.
There's a lot of it
Bye-bye.
right now.